But now at this point, we've had the release of the game and then also our first like reset, you know, but reset is in kind of a half reset because we didn't get our vault rewards or anything like that. But what we did get introduced is our missions, right? We have certain missions we got to do each week by talking to Farron. And I want to head over there and show anybody that's like not sure what the hell I'm talking about. I want to show you where it is. I did already do it, but I'm going to show you the location just so you know later for when you want to get your weekly coffer keys, when you want to get your weekly adventurer gear. Well, it's adventurer gear right now, but later they're going to ramp it up, I think, once the season begins to veteran gear in those caches. So that'll be way better than just the adventurer gear, because adventurer gear is going to be the equivalent of heroic dungeons, which right now are pretty damn legit because we don't have like the Mythic Plus system and like the raids and everything unlocked just yet. Okay, let's find Farron. It's so much easier to find her when I have the daily quest because there's a big blue exclamation mark over her. I thought she was right in front of the Dornagal people here. Well, if I can't find her, let's just kind of sail around. But if I can't find her, you're going to look in Dornagal. Ah, no, that's not it. It looks kind of like that. But you're going to go to Dornagal and you're looking for a repeatable quest that's going to pop up on your map. It's going to be like that. Here, I can show you on the legend really quick. Let me go here. So on the legend, you're going to see a repeatable quest right here. It's going to be chilling. I thought it was like right here, but I guess I'm wrong. But it's going to be a repeatable quest. You want to grab that first inside of Dornagal. And you can... oh yeah, the heroic dungeons are lit. You said, Igor, I want to try out some more heroic dungeons today. I'm excited to jump in deep and do like all of them. But yeah, the repeatable dungeon or the repeatable quest here, you want to accept that from Farron, and it's going to give you a choice of options to do. So you can choose between doing 6 world quests. You can do the defending the machine quest. It's kind of like in the end of Dragonflight, the last hurrah quest, but you actually get a choice this time. Where you just accept the last hurrah quest, and it's just the weekly world soul quest. And you're going to get to choose between these 4 options. I'm trying to find, there it is. It's hidden because it's right behind another quest of mine. Awakening the Machine's another option. And I'm telling you, you're going to want to do this anyway. You might as well pick that as your option for the weekly quest. I did the 6 world quests for whatever reason, but I could have saved a lot of time just doing this one over here. But the Awakening Machine quest, we're going to do it in just a moment because for whatever reason, yesterday when I did it, it did not give me the cache here. I can see I still have that available to me. So that's going to be on the list. And then also it gives you a couple other options. I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, there was a dungeon option. Like you could select to just do a dungeon and then that was your reward. And you'll get a pinnacle cache. And that's going to have a coffer key in it, adventurer gear, some harbinger crests, and just some goodies, right? So it's definitely what you want to do. And the way that they talk about these pinnacle caches and the cache I'm looking at here and all that, the first 4 of those are going to give you coffer keys, which is badass. I didn't know that we were going to have that many coffer keys, but every 1 coffer key equals 1 bountiful delve, which, by the way, save your coffer keys because we don't have those higher tiers just yet. You're going to want them once we have those. So anyway, so what we can do is we can do that quest with Farron, and we're going to get that pinnacle cache. And then we can also head on over to Awakening the Machine. That's another cache right here. And then we can also go over to the theater troupe. That's another cache, which the next showing is in 0 seconds. Actually, let's do that right now, if you all don't mind. We can do the theater cache, and then also there's another cache down in Ajgahet, where you're going to be doing those minor faction stuff. We'll be looking at that because I haven't done anything with Ajgahet just yet. So hold on. So the reason why I'm heading over to the theater event right now is because it only launches once an hour. And if you miss it, you miss it. And then you just have to wait for the next hour. So I just got here literally right in time. So that's fun. Something to know though about the this quest is you have to accept it from the stage manager. Okay. Talk to the stage manager, accept that quest, and then you want to begin duty and then jump on in there. And Elite, I saw your message over there on Twitch. I'm going to read it in just a second. I just want to focus in on this, and then I want to get back to it. It's a longer message, so I want to read it. I really, yeah, I want to read it because he spent time on writing that message. Here. Let's see. So this takes a little bit of my brain activity just to figure out what the hell's going on. Because when you do the theater quest, you're going to get a bunch of random things to do. Nice thing to know is that when the theater event is active, it's going to blow up your map of the theater event. And you're going to see little blue circles on exactly where to do the thing. Okay. So one time I had a vase quest and I was like, where the hell is it? And I was wandering around in circles for like 1,000 years, and then eventually I saw that the little blue circle was over here when I finally opened up my map. So just a little tip there. If you ever get lost in what the hell you're doing here in the quest with the random things, it's kind of like the soup event a little bit. Then you can just open up your map and then take a look at where the blue circle is. Okay, so let's go ahead and crack all of these big Titan dudes. We're just walking around clicking on them. Click, 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 click. And then, yeah, you get audience approval, which is going to be your giant bar at the top. So that's the same thing. Ooh, we get a speed boost too while we do this. I didn't realize it. But that's going to be building up the actor's chest. Oh, I took too long on that step, I guess. Okay. Right? Yeah, it just gave me a new task. Because I guess it thought I was stuck since I was explaining it to you guys. All right, we're painting. We're painting. Here we go. I love that animation, though. Oh my god, all that color just flying everywhere. I like the way sometimes they reuse animations in very creative ways in WoW. Because that looked like a slow motion whirlwind attack. Okay, so again, there we go. So I'm opening up my map. I can see exactly where to go. I head on over here and it says Lucky Plant Touched. What do you mean? What is the lucky plant? Is that, oh, this is the lucky plant right here. Touching it. All right. We touch the plant. Defeat as many possible Nerubian flyers as possible. And then, whoop. Okay, and then kill some Nerubians. So I guess the Nerubians, this is kind of like, I think like they have a kind of a pre-event part of it where it's like you're preparing the stage and then there's like an actual like event that happens where you got to fight a boss or do some kind of activity like for the actual show thing or whatever.
How these
all right, and then Elite, I haven't forgotten. I'm going to jump back to that message in just 1 second. I just want to give it my full attention. Whenever I see a long message, I know you spent time on it, so I don't want to like just toss it aside. What do I got to do here? Let's get to the masks. Masks carved. Okay, well that one's easy enough. I can read it. All right, so Elite said, hello, dude. I enjoy your latest live stream and your skills are impressive. Oh, I appreciate it. That's why I followed you. I would love to make friends and a longtime fan. I wish you kindly chat with me. Okay. Well, cool, man. Yeah, I appreciate it. Well, thanks for sending that over. Yeah, I'll see about doing that. Actually, there is a Discord. I have a Discord up for the community. If you want to take a look at that. I'll link it in the chat. I'll link it on Twitch and I'll link it on YouTube too. Right after this event. Don't let me forget. Yeah, don't let me forget. But yeah, I'll totally do that. All right. And then let's see. Oh, did I not? I thought I carved the masks. Did I cancel it? Okay, hold on. This is what happens when I divide my attention. Oh, I have to keep doing it. Okay. See? Yeah, there we go. So I have to keep carving at them until it's done. Okay.
This has gone on long enough.
And the thing is, too, is that part of your quest is that you have to get enough audience approval. So it's not like you can just come over here and chill. Oh, my pet died somewhere. But you don't have to, you have to get enough audience approval, so you can't just sit there and chill and not do anything. Like right there. I just satisfied that requirement. But now we do have to get to the end of the event. Wow, that audience applause was loud as fuck. Okay, then we gotta kill mushrooms. And then I think we got the event. Oops. What's this giant guy? These guys are so cool looking, like the gargoyle dudes. And I'm just checking. There's no way it's tameable, right? Yeah. We can tame those like gargon creatures. But yeah, there hasn't been like a new one to tame in a while. So yeah, doing this event is going to be one of the caches. Each of the zones, really, like each of the factions, they have their own little event in the area. As far as I know, I'm pretty sure this is the only one that's actually locked to a time, which I'm so relieved, because in the Dragon Isles, there were, like in Dragonflight, there were just so many. Am I just eating? Am I just eating this stuff? Hold on. That guy sounds like Odin, for the record. Eat as much food as possible. That is my task that was given to me. Just a whole circle, a whole wheel of brie cheese. Like that is, damn, a lot of calories. But the caches, there's going to be one event in each of the zones for each of the different factions. So this theater troupe is for the Dornegal faction. I think I can ice trap mine, right? No, I can't. So you just gotta run. And try to avoid other people's little balls. It gets way harder right now because there's so many people doing this quest that it's just insane. But, oops! But yeah, it doesn't look like you fail if you run into somebody else's ball. But hey, hunters are pretty good at this. We have Trailblazer and Cheeto. Oops. I'm trying to run on the outside, but oh my god, there's just so many balls. The Awakening Machine one is really cool. It's a little bit kind of challenging, but there's a couple workarounds that that we'll talk about once we get to that event. Can I kill these? Yeah, we can just kill them now. Now we're just slaying the balls.
You have my permission to rebel against your crew, Watcher.
Oh my god, there are so many balls right now that is lagging things out. So I think it summons one for each person in the area, and it is crazy right now. I mean, look at this. This is insanity. Woof. Okay, so I just got the Expert Actor's Chest. I think that's the one. I think that's the cache, but I'm gonna wait around and just make sure.
My beloved Earth, I promise to never leave you with such a tyrannical master.
Yeah, we want to reach the end of the event also because we're going to have to do the hand-in for this quest. Yeah, actually, that might be the one. Do you see where on top of it, it says the first 2 weekly caches you will contain a piece of adventurer gear, and then the first 4 weekly caches you earn each week will contain a restored coffer key, okay? So 2 of those at the minimum is going to get us like our gear for the week, and then if we're also doing delves, which I'm going to do a shit ton of delves once we actually get that feature fully released, you definitely want to do all 4, at least 4 caches each week to make sure you're getting as many of these as you can. Now that's not the only way to get coffer keys though. There are some other methods too. Is this finished? Oh, I have to bow. I have to bow. Did I miss it? Okay, I bound. Okay, and now I can turn in the quest. Awesome. So yeah, that's the biggest tip I can give you about this event in particular. If you don't accept that quest, you will not get the cache that awards you the coffer key. So that would suck if you do all the work and you don't get the reward. Okay, so there we go. So each level of the actor's chest that you leveled up from audience approval you get as well, but I don't think it really has anything good in it, right? Oh, we have, okay, it's Weathered Harbinger crests, which is going to be like the Whelpling crests from Dragonflight and whatever. Yeah. So it just looks like you just get 2 Whelping crests or Weathered Harbinger crests for each level that you unlocked. And then when we talk about the actual cache, this one should contain a restored coffer key, and it does. So we got a restored coffer key, 5 Harbinger crests, and then a little bit of gold. Cool. Nice. So we want to repeat that same process for each one of those zone events. So we just did the one for Dornagal. Let's go ahead and head on down to... I also want to make note of how much... Yeah, you get 1,000 reputation for taking part in that event as well. So that's pretty good. I don't think that's weekly. I think you can keep doing that event as many times as you want. So if you want to hard grind out your Dornagal reputation, what are they actually called? Yeah, it's just Dornagal. Then that's one way to do it. Shout out to the Spirit Moose, by the way. Did anyone else get that during the archaeology event that happened not too long ago? It was a little bit of a grind, but it was pretty fun. The next one we're jumping into, we're going to head on down to the Ringing Deeps. The Ringing Deeps. And we are going to go to do the Awakening the Machine quest. Just so you know, before you jump in and do that quest, it does look like it's repeatable, so you can try multiple times, I think. Don't quote me on that. But normally, there's going to be a chest sitting right here that has 4 slots on it, right? And that's counting the number of waves that you can get through when you do this event that we're about to do right now. So... just you know if it's available by heading on over here. You'll see a chest sitting under here. Here's my mini map just to show you where that is at. It is in Dornagal. Like if you fly towards the icon that shows you, Awakening the Machine, and you know it's a zone event because it has the little horn on it. Horns always are going to indicate the zone events. You can head on over, and then Awakening the Machine will be right here. The cash reward will be right here. You'll see those 4 slots. You'll know how many waves you got through. And then you talk to this guy to actually do the event. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it because I didn't get my cash reward apparently last time. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in and show you. And there's 2 cash rewards, right? There's one right here that you're going to be able to loot. And then there's also, I guess, one that he's going to give to you that's indicated by this icon. You can see it's still available to me, right? Weekly reward, Awakened Mechanical Cash. Just to double check to make sure that is accurate. So look at the theater troupe that disappeared from the theater troupe. So I know I've already received that one and I don't have to do that one again. Okay, so you can kind of double check yourself, make sure you didn't forget something. Now I have no idea in the Ashkahet one. We'll have to do that one together because I'm not really sure exactly how that minor faction system works. Look at that old ass loading screen. That's a vanilla loading screen. That's fun. I think they had that for like beta and stuff. All right. Let's go. So the way this works, when I talk to him, it's going to start summoning waves of enemies, and I have to defend him. I have to stop them from getting to him. And it gets a little tricky because it starts out like pretty easy, just like very small bursts of enemies. You got to CC them when you can. They're going to channel abilities from far away and deal damage to them. You'll see it in a second. I'll talk through the enemies as we come up on them. But doing it solo can be a little bit tricky, especially if you're a fresh level 80, which, I mean, let's be honest, all of us are. So my plan is when I see dudes come out, I'm going to try to, trap the ones I can. Yeah, you see, like I just did Implosion Trap there just to slow them down a little bit. Ooh, my Tar Trap is on the worst cooldown, or worst keybind. That's a problem. Well, I won't worry about that right now. So yeah, you can see just like these little guys, they walk straight at him. And this guy, you see he started casting an ability. If you interrupt him, he immediately dies. Okay, so you want to save your counter shot or interrupt ability for those dudes. Also, if you're playing Hunter, if you just ice trap him, he instantly dies. If you intimidate him or whatever, it's just if you stop that channel, he seems to die. At least that's the way it's worked for me so far. Like here. See? That was just an interrupt. He instantly dies. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. You don't have to... If you just damage him, then you just, like, will go through his health bar. Alright, so just killed 2 dudes right there. And then you see now 3 are spawning. And this is still pretty light from how it gets. You see, what's nice about this is that you can just pull everybody together. At least these swarm bots. And then you can just face tank them. Okay, and so interrupt him. And then, yeah, I used intimidate on him, and they both instantly died. Then I see 2 guys coming over there. I still have time. I'll go ahead and just shoot him over here and attract him. Something else to know as well, though. If you do get your dude damaged a little bit, later on there is going to be an opportunity to heal him. And I'll show you that, because actually he did take a little bit of damage. Barely any. From just like one of the channeled spells. Okay, so between the waves, he's going to stop, and he's going to give you a some time to like recoup. You can wait for your cooldowns to go down before you start again. So like, for example, I can wait 15 seconds to start so I have intimidation up again. So that is an option to kind of wait out some of your cooldowns before just jumping like head first into the next wave. Again, it does get difficult like on the later ones. The early ones I'm not really too worried about, so I'm going to jump right into it. And again, the final couple waves, you have a chance to heal them up anyway. So, okay, so this one's important. So when this beam starts channeling, you can stand in front of it instead of it hitting him, okay? So you see that? Like if I get out of the way, it hits him instead. You can tank it. But it does a shit ton of damage. So if you do have like a tanking cooldown or, you know, something to help take that damage, you know, that's good because you can heal yourself up more easily than you can heal this dude. And ideally you want to keep his health up just as high as you can. Okay, let's see what else we got. So interrupt, intimidate, and then tank, right? So you see like you can kill these guys instantly, and notice I'm taking a ton of damage. So I'm gonna do a damage reduction, grab the swarm bot before it hits the dude. Pretty cool arena though. I like this event. It's pretty fun. So I know I have my cooldown up for interrupt in case there's another dude. Okay, so I can do my implosion trap. And then I'm gonna ice him. Okay, and then as long as, yeah, you see how much damage I take from that? It really gets nasty. So I have to back off at that point. He's gonna have to tank it a little bit. I did a bad job. I should have focused this first before I moved to the other guys. It seems like their spawn, the next guy spawning is locked to if there's anything else on the field right now. So if you wanted more time, you could just keep one of the swarm bots alive in an ice trap or something, just CC it or whatever if you needed to wait on some cooldowns or whatever. So you can kind of like space out the spawns a bit. Because look, right now everything's despawned. Actually, it's initiating the next wave. But usually I think it waits until the field is cleared, and then it does it for one of the mini waves that comes in. I really wish I brought food or something to heal myself up. But alas, I don't have anything. I got 40 seconds on my healing cooldown. I mean, it's really fine.
Time to fix things.
I think we'll be okay.
Watch my back while I commune with the machine.
Okay, so what do we got? Speaker cold ass. There we go. So that's the med bot right there. This guy is going to heal the other robots, so you definitely want to kill him. But also notice he's... Hold on. I'm going to need to beast cleave this. Come here. Okay, got him. Notice when I walk over it, I like chuck a little healing pot over at the speaker, right? So you want to go find those green bots. They're heal bots, I think, or repair bots. Kill those. And then you can walk over. Let's see. Okay, I was waiting for him to start his cast. Also looks like, so this nullification barrier, this is going to make the enemies immune, anyone that's around it. So like I couldn't pull that swarm bot until I killed the nullification barrier. And hold on, I'm just noticing that I'm taking a lot of damage. Okay. Yeah, I want to kill that heal bot. And then I'm going to give him the medicine after... I'll wait. Because I don't think it despawns. Yeah, and there's also a self-destruct on those guys. Where if they, you know, sit around for a little bit, they'll just start exploding. Just don't tank them on top of the speaker. You just want to pull them away from the speaker and you'll be fine. Okay. And ooh. I wonder if there's an achievement for having him end with 100% health. I'm kind of aiming for that right now, see if I can. Because like I can still heal him up with this little thing over here. But just in case it despawns between waves, I'm going to go ahead and give him this juice, and then I'll hang on to this juice. Just let this sit on the ground. Okay, and then I'm not going to collect that. Oop. These guys are interesting. Oop, hold on. Nope. Okay, I want to prioritize this. I feel like these guys are the first things you want to finish each time. And make sure you toss down a tanking cooldown of some kind. I had to use 2 of my defenses there. Yeah, again though, the speaker's not taking any damage, so that's what's important. Your health pool you can kind of refill, but his you cannot. Well, cannot outside of those things. Ooh, there's a swarm bot biting him. I didn't even see it. Keep his health full, because I wonder if there's an advancement or a achievement attached to that. Okay, and it looks like the healing bottles stay there between waves. So if you don't need the healing bottle for that wave, just save it for the next one.
Hope you watch my back while I commune with the machine.
I got a gut feeling this is going to be like a raid encounter. We're going to do something similar like this in one of the raids coming up. Like, imagine doing this with like a raid team. Wouldn't that be really fun? I'm gonna try to pull all the guys I can. We haven't seen any of the channelers in a while. I feel like it's just been the robot guys. Okay, that unless I picked up the healing thing by mistake. The healing thing we were saving did despawn. So it took a couple waves. But keep that in mind that it will go away if you don't use it. Okay, and then I can interrupt that. Oops, didn't even see this one. For a second there, I thought my pet was tanking the... Yeah, ooh, I took a ton of damage from that. Yeah, you gotta use one of your mitigation spells whenever you step in that beam, because it hits hard, like ridiculously hard. But like I mentioned before, you can do this multiple times, so if you don't get it on the first time, like it's really not a big deal. Yeah, it just despawned there. You see it? So it was like roughly about a minute. Okay, this is a big wave. There is a big boss at the end. Ooh. That's a nasty place for that thing to be. The nullification barrier was like right next to the pillar, like the lightning pillar. Oops. That could have been bad. Okay. Yeah, you can see it gets a little bit chaotic eventually. But as long as you can like just AoE tag most of this stuff and just tank it on you, that's not too bad. Had a little lag spike there. And you can let the speaker tank a little bit, right? Like, I'm just trying to go for this 100% health thing for fun. But if you want, like, you can use him as kind of your tank for a moment. Like, you can let him just take a little bit of damage. Does he have anything? Any damage? Just slightly. Okay. And I got 2 more health things spawning here. This one's about to despawn in a moment, if I remember correctly. Okay. And yeah, those are just 2 health pots there. I'm just going to go ahead and toss him. Ah, there we go. Okay, so it is the boss. I'll watch his health bar like a hawk, though, because I do want to get credit for 100%. Oh, no, okay. Those are still there. Did you take any damage from that? Speaker 80. Oops. I was looking at his health bar instead of the giant thing charging me. Here, I'm going to give him one of these. A little medicine. Yeah, if I tank him way over here in the corner, as long as he doesn't do that charge again, we should be just fine. Yeah, I'm going to charge him this way. Okay, he died. Yeah, no advancement for 100% health. But hey, that was just an extra fun thing. So, okay, after you complete it, it's like there's no ending to it at all. It just like shoots you out back into the ringing deeps. And then normally you're going to see now like the cash reward is going to be unlocked over here where you're able to just to go ahead and loot. There's going to be 4 boxes if you got through all 4 of the waves, right? Of the major waves. And you'll be able to loot all of those. And you're supposed to also get a cash for just doing the event here. Which for whatever reason I'm having trouble triggering. I've now done this event twice and it hasn't dropped for me. Let me know if it worked for you, because I'm kind of curious if this is bugged for everybody or if it's just a weird thing for me. But you should also eventually consume this weekly reward thing where you won't see it anymore when you hover over Awakening the Machine. I'll go over like once again. It should be kind of like we just did this theater troupe thing a second ago. Remember, like, I just did that, and now there's no cash over there anymore. And then let's see, is there one in Hollowfall? Pretty sure, yeah. So yeah, I don't really understand how the Hollowfall one works. There should be a cache somewhere in here. But yeah, so you're hunting those caches from all those world events. Now something else too. Speaking of caches that are going to award you the coffer keys. In the north of Hollowfall, right now there's a secret, special assignment. And what that means is that in that zone in Hollowfall, you have to do 3 world quests, and you're going to see it if you just look, like hover over it right here. I think it's exactly right there. I already did it yesterday, but if you hover over it, it's going to say complete 3 world quests, and then you unlock another world quest. And this one is where you have to go kill elite crabs up here. There's a ton of people doing it, so you're fine. You don't even have to do the optional task on this. Like, it'll just unlock and you head on up there after doing 3 world quests anywhere in Hollowfall, right? And then you can go on up there, complete that quest, and it gives you another cache. That one does have a coffer key. So if we look at it so far, I'm at 3 coffer keys, and those are 3 cache rewards. So I got one for the Pinnacle. And you can select your own event, whatever you want to do for the Pinnacle. You can do world quests, you can do Awakening the Machine, you can do a dungeon, and then there was one more, I can't remember what that one was. And then the second one, you can do the special assignment in the north of Hollowfall. And then the third one, what was the third one? Oh yeah, the theater troupe event up in Isle of Dorn. Or you can do Awakening the Machine. Or you can do, I guess after I figure out Spreading the Light's supposed to give one too, but I don't even see a reward on that one. Also, Ajgahet is supposed to have things to do as well, but I think I have to progress the storyline a bit. Actually, that's it right there. So you have to go accept this quest called Pact and Patrons. It's it's the important quest. That's what they call them, the purple ones. If you head on over there and accept that purple quest, it should get you started with doing the minor factions. In fact, let's go do that right now. So I want to figure out what that's all about. And now what I'm talking about with minor factions, the 7 threads is like the overarching like big reputation. And then down below it, you have the general, the vizier, the weaver. Okay, so these 3 minor factions in there that you get a reputation with. Let's take a look at that and see what we can do to be able to increase those. Because somewhere in there, there's a cache waiting for us. I just don't know exactly how to get that. And on the way, we are going to mine the shit out of everything. Because if you didn't notice, everybody, shit is selling really well in the auction house right now. I mean, it's a launch, right? The same thing with every launch. Like, there's a ton of people in there, a ton of people playing, wanting to progress their professions. And so people are buying like crazy. Gathering professions are performing super well right now. Dark Moon cards are pretty crazy at the start too. Because there's like you can buy Dark Moon decks. And they're not crazy expensive right now, for the record. I bought this one for 11,000. And see, it's a 577 piece, so pretty decent gear score. But you can get them for like 4,000 gold right now. Like, they're insanely gold efficient. All right, hold on. I'm trying to kill these moles. All right, let's scoop up a flower. I want to get one of these. I, for whatever reason, still don't have one, but you can buy it on the auction house, pretty sure. Okay, and then let's talk about the Sky Golem. So if we head over here, there should be a rock to pound. Yes, there is. And let's get it. For my professions here, like herbing and also mining, I'm going for null stones. So, oh shoot, despawned right in front of me. Tragic. But null stones, you can find those randomly, but you can also go a spec to make them drop more often. But you have to spec into each of the individual ores to make each individual ore drop it more often. It's kind of a weird setup. So here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. If I go professions and I pull up mining. Oh, I gotta... Okay, never mind. That's just the color of it. It looked like it was locked for some reason. So over here, plethora of ore. So first of all, you have to mine, or have to go into the first node, and then it's going to open up this side node. Like, you get your first specialization right here, first specialization at 10, and then you can pick from either Iron Claw, Acarite, or Bismuth. And I went with Bismuth over here. And if you go all the way up, like, you're going to get benefits for while you're mining Bismuth deposits. Also, you can refine into higher qualities every so often. The next one's over here where you can go into quality 3. And higher qualities are really hard to hit right now with professions in general. It's kind of a quality over quantity system right now. It's just like Blizzard said that's kind of their philosophy, what they're trying to go for this time. Instead of Dragonflight, we had everything at max all the time. It was hard to find anything less. Here, you no longer damage uncovered null stones when gathering bismuth. So it helps you out with finding those null stones. And also same thing goes for, I'm doing a similar thing with herbalism. Both herbalism and mining are very similar. So first sub-specialization at 5, and then over here, same thing goes. You can start finding null lotus on the herb nodes for, like, you know, this kind, right? Blossom browser. Okay, so you can find them on different ones, but yeah, so I'm targeting the null stones, null lotuses. Just a recommendation if anyone else is looking for a quick spec to go into for their herb and mining. The secondary professions, I do recommend botany for, so the second specialization you pick up at 50. you're not going to regret going for botany for herbalism and mining fundamentals for mining, because like you get a vigor recharge every time. I don't know where the hell I'm going, by the way. That's Ashkahet down there. I want to go to Hollowfall. No, I want to go to Ashkahet. I'm doing the right thing. You're going to get a vigor recharge each time that you mine or gather, and that's really going to help with just doing stuff back to back to back, as opposed to having to recharge your every time you're mining or gathering. Like, it just helps with going between nodes really easily. So that's what I'm doing, at least when it comes to professions. But let's hit up of pacts and patrons over here. Go on over here. And then this should open up the maybe dailies, I guess. And oh my god, there's so many side quests to do too right now. That's another thing. If you are jamming renown, like if you're going after those veteran pieces in the renown rewards, check out all of the side quests in all of the areas. I mean, it sounds like a pain in the butt, but you will get a lot of renown over time by doing all of those quests, because you get a lot of renown rewards as you move through those. Okay. Forge weekly severed thread pacts, granting access to world quests, rumors, treasures, and unique abilities. Okay, so this is going to be what unlocks the world event for these guys down here, I imagine. Okay, let's accept. What do we got to do? Okay, so... Okay, learn the Weaver's Pact. Okay, so I just got to talk to the Weaver lady, I think, right? Is this her?
Step into my
No? Oh, I see it. It's down. There's just so many quests and things, like, covering my screen. It's hard to even see. Like, I'm talking about over here. Now I can finally see it. Okay, tell me about the Weaver's Pact. Oh, cool. Oh, there's abilities attached to this? This is way deeper than I thought. Okay, as an agent of the Weaver, conjure enchanted webs to conceal yourself from foes and ensnare your enemies in a deadly trap. Cool. Can I just put those on my bar, or how do I use those, I wonder? City rumors, complete rumors throughout... Oops, sorry. I just bopped my mic there. Ashkahet, start rumors by locating brokers or purchasing maps from Yamas, the provider. Okay, cool. That's something. And then over here, I think this is going to be...
Stand before.
Yeah, this is going to be for the, the general guy. So tell me about this. Okay, ability, heavy ordnance. As an agent of the general, drop waves of explosives to deal massive damage to Anubizal's enemies. And then complete rumors throughout Ashkahet. Start rumors by locating brokers or purchasing maps from Yamas provider. Okay, I feel like this is going to be similar to the other system we were just talking about before for the Pinnacle cache. I imagine this is going to be like, pick your faction for the week. Like, who do you want to help out? Okay, and then this is, let's talk to the Vizier. Okay, so he says, as an agent of the Vizier, cycle through a variety of experimental potions to achieve a variety of unique effects. That sounds fun. I'll probably do that. And then complete rumors through Ashkahet, start rumors by locating brokers. Okay, so this is the same each time. So we're doing the similar things. We have access to all the same, like, dailies, I'm imagining. But we're just going about it in different ways. Like, we have different abilities attached to this. I'll probably do the unstable concoction because it just sounds like fun. All right, let's see over here.
The weave has delivered a customer.
All right, the quartermaster. I'm actually really curious what they do sell really quick. So a 541 ring, that's available to me right now. Yeah, I'll buy that. Sounds good to me. Let's see, haste. It's haste versatility, but the item level, I like the item level. And I'm not like too upset about versatility because we're gonna be face tanking a lot of stuff in Delvs, so versatility sounds okay. Like I'm kind of down. Okay, and then also it's gonna be a formulas, a back enchant, a little creature. Okay. Oh, he's so cute though. Kind of reminds me of that questing NPC we ran into when we were going through the story like a few days ago. All right, let's see. And then this. Pauldron bearer. Okay. Those do look cool. I like those threadbare pauldrons. Okay, morph into a giant spider for that one. Okay. And 2 mounts. Pretty cool looking mounts. Badass.
Do return again.
Okay, so let's talk. Let's see. We want to choose a member of the severed threads to forge a pact
You
with.
are appreciated.
So who are we going to choose? I really like the idea of the Vizier because that just sounds fun. The unstable concoction. Yeah, I like the unstable concoction. Let's do that. And the reward is treasures. Let's check out all the rewards though. That matters way more than the ability. Dorgrand has set up sites around Ashkahet in search of artifacts for the Vizier. Assist her in these efforts to receive a gift. Fine. Forgotten memorials. Okay, on a pilgrimage. So it's going to give you interactables, it looks like, throughout the zone. Just treasures to go grab. And then the pheromones lets you go into skynes. You may engage with the citizens, but guards. Okay. So that's, yeah, similar to the... Yeah, we actually had to do a quest for him. That was like that exact same thing. Like during the story campaign. High Hollows. Gain pheromones entry to the High Hollows. You may engage with the citizens. Just giving you access to different areas. This seems like more in depth than I was even thinking. And then we also get the treasures. So just the random treasures that I can go out and find. Fine. I'll do, yeah, I'm just going to aid the Vizier.
Felix Cottage.
Okay, and then pacts unlocked. Weekly pacts, access abilities, buffs, and engage in forging weekly pacts with members of the several threads. Patron abilities, the patron of your chosen pact will grant you new abilities and buffs. Okay, that's fine. And then rumors and pact treasures. Rumor quests and treasures will be available after forging a pact. Okay. So here's the ability. I just need to make sure that's on my bar. And we'll see what that does in a little bit. Okay, and accept.
Interested in the unusual?
Accept this.
You are appreciated.
And now this is the daily quest, I guess, that we have to do. And look at this. Okay, so there is the cache. This is also going to award us a coffer key. And damn, look at all of those things it also rewards us. We got bismuth, storm charged leather, blessing blossom, and then yeah, we do get reputation and weaver cloth. So you can make a lot on the auction house with just like this stuff too. Just a little bit of bonus gold if you wanted to, but cool. Let's see how difficult it is to get through this. Continue your efforts in aiding the Vizier and Ashkahet. Okay.
Felix Cottage.
So now, oh, I can view the pacts to offer, right?
Finest for you.
Okay, I already chose though. Okay, so you choose your faction, and then what do we do? It just says hand to the Vizier. Okay, so complete activities. You can see it over here on the right side of my screen. Complete activities in Ashkahet. And then we're filling that bar up to 100% to see what exactly. Now, oh, okay. I think also included in that, in just completing activities, I think we're able just to go around and do the world quests. I wish they specified what activities counted, but this seems really good. You see those soul sigils? Those are going to be similar to the crafting items we had. I can't remember what they are, but in Dragon Isles, where you can equip it to a crafting item to bump up that quality, to bump up the crafting quality by quite a bit, so you can get higher item level stuff. So anytime those come up, those are going to be really good to grab. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm going to head over there and do that one. They also said they unlocked treasures. So I feel like it's a good chance that treasures might also contribute to this little bar we're trying to fill up in the bottom. Here, actually, no, bar at the top. There's also a bar at the bottom for the world quest, but this is the one we're talking about, the complete activities in Ashkahet. Whatever the hell that means.
Your particular set of talents are required here. Undermine the Kaheti forces in this area.
What do we do?
Push the Arathi too quickly.
Okay, it says fly through the Holy Lance. Okay, and then battle against the Nerubians. Oh, okay, fly through the rings. Where are the Nerubians? Are they down here? Oops. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. So basically just kill a bunch of dudes. %2 per Nerubian. I didn't even get any credit for that guy. Looks like there's some other people doing these too, so that'll help it go by. And if I'm not mistaken, these, like the minor factions, I don't think we had that quest available to any of us until yesterday, or the launch. Was that yesterday? Days are running together. Yeah, I guess the game officially launched Monday, but Tuesday was the reset where it gave us access to a bunch of new stuff. Like all those, the troupe event and like all the different things. Originally, I did see that they were going to do some kind of maintenance today. But I didn't see the notification on the launcher when I booted up today, so maybe there's no maintenance? Or it's just a surprise? Who knows? Wait, what do I do with those? Okay, what happens if I fly through those rings they were talking about? Okay. Why did I want to fly through that ring? Did it give me something? Can destroy Nerubian mines. Oh. Okay, I don't really care about that. That's fine. Unless, do I get credit for... Hold on, let's test this out. Can I get credit for destroying Nerubian bullshit? Oh yeah, I do. Oh great. Oh, that's way more fun. I like that better than just killing dudes. So fly through the ring. It gives me 9 seconds of the buff. And I got 9 seconds just to go through as many of these little things as I can. Oops, but you don't want to hit it without one of these buffs on, because you're going to end up demounting yourself. Kraken all. Oops, you see, yeah, it ran out right there, so it demounted me. Well, all's not lost though. Got some stuff to pick over here. Fall off your mount and pick a flower. Okay, then grab another buff. See, like, yeah, I'm at 72% already from just, yeah, if you do this quest, anybody that's going to be doing this quest later, just go ahead and grab that buff and then just start smashing mines because it's way faster than killing things. Okay, let's see. And then I just feel like I need one more.
Stalemates are never accidental.
Yeah, okay. Each world quest you're going to do is going to complete 20%, like a 20% chunk on that bar for Vizier or for whichever faction you chose. You're going to get 20% towards your faction of choice. Oh, I didn't use Unstable Concoction at all, but that's fine. So that's a good way to go about it. That'll be 5 world quests. I'm curious if delves count. I mean, I just like doing delves anyway, so this is an excuse to test it out. Let's see if delves also count as an activity, because this is a bountiful delve and it's in this zone. Is it down there? Yeah, it's down here. Yeah, for anyone that's looking to get into delves, just letting you know, you probably want to save your coffer keys right now. So like I have 3 of them right now, and I got to be careful not to spend it once I go through this. But, ooh, all glowy and stuff. But yeah, go through these. Like if you're doing these right now, you probably don't want to use your coffer keys. That is going to give you like a, what, 579-ish piece or whatever. But you're going to use those coffer keys and you want to save those for later when they unlock the higher level I don't know if I've done this one. Really? Yeah, I don't think I've done this one at all. That's cool. Okay, cool. They're going to unlock the higher level tiers of delves starting with the season release, which is on the 10th, I think. At least that's when Narabar Palace is coming out. Oops. Okay. So we got to go rescue Niffin. You thought you were done with him. You thought you got past the Niffin. But here they are again. Enjoy all their sniffs. I remember seeing there was a post on Reddit where people are saying that they were like creeped out by the amount of sniffing that was going on in Loam as you're walking around. And they, I think Blizzard, I thought there was an option to turn off Niffin sniffing. Oh yeah, it was a consumable item that you could use called like earplugs, like Niffin earplugs or yeah, something like that. You could buy it from a vendor down there and you could just like use it and you wouldn't have to listen to the Niffin sniffs anymore because it was turned off. I thought that was like kind of a cool addition. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Just a really creative solution to the problem. Or to, I mean, was it a problem? I don't know, for some people, I guess. Oops. So yeah, my plan is I want to hit all the caches. Once I finish all these caches, I want to jump into heroics. At that point, if anyone else is wanting to jump into heroics too, yeah, feel free to hit me up. We could just do just work our way through some heroics. I'm still learning them though. I've only done, actually I haven't done a single heroic yet. I've just done you know, like the normal versions. Some cool ass dungeons though. Get out of the way! So that looks like just a ring attack. What does this make for 3 underwater delves? Crazy. Wait, maybe there's 2 of them. Because now that I'm getting to this room over here, I like halfway remember this dungeon. Or delve. But I think I got the different story this time. For anyone else that hasn't experimented a lot with delves. Oops. Oh, God. Did you see that? Ooh, that was nasty. For anyone else that hasn't done a whole lot of experimenting with delves. Hold on. Why is this guy just... He wants me. I'm going to drink these potions. Oh, there's going to be 3 or 4 different stories that you can get in the delve, and it's random, right? So you get a random one each time, and you can see in your achievements, let me make sure I'm not drowning, I'm not, you go to, hold on, delve. Okay, so if you go to delves, you can see that there is a, hold on. Buddy system perplexing, ready to turn in Delver's bounty, Delver the depths, Lore Master. Is it Lore Master? Yeah, there you go. So if you look at Lore Master, you can see that each one of these has stories within it. A lot of them are going to have 3, and then some of them have 4. And that's just where the layout's going to be different. Am I drowning to death? No. Where you're just going to get a random layout and where you can have like the treasures can be placed in different spots. You're going to have different objectives to do, different mobs to fight, all that kind of stuff. Kind of adds a bit of a variety, and some of them really change up the delve a lot. Others are pretty samey, pretty similar. But yeah, I don't know. I'm happy to see variety with these because I think that's what's going to make them kind of survive in the long term, is if they can add more delves and just like have variety to each run to make it kind of feel different. Like throw challenges at you that really make you switch up your strategies. Same thing that they do with Mythic Plus, right? You know what I mean? Where you go to the higher difficulties, you get new challenges. Pet is out of range. Where is my pet? What are you doing over there? I think he's stuck in the coral because I can't even... Wow, I don't know. My pet is just gone. So I guess... Oh, there he is. He's back. He's back. Yeah, he got stuck somewhere and just despawned and came back to me, I guess. Oops. Yeah, that necrotic blast, for the record, is like pretty gnarly. Oh, thanks for the sub there, Mansoor. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to drown. Let's see. I think when I save him, I get breath. Does it give me a bubble? Do you share your bubbles with me? No. So... Ooh, he gave me a little heal, though. I think that was Brann. Oh, did I not get it? Ah! That was so close. Okay, so yeah, as you're working your way through these delves, if anyone's ever done like this one before, that is going to kill you, man. I'm telling you. You think like, nah, dude, why would I miss my breath meter? Of course I'd see it. That's what I thought. But it's like there's a lot going on here, man. It's easy to forget it. What I want to do... This guy's... Wait, he's evading? This one's pretty buggy, man. Oof. Where did that other guy go? There he is. So he just, like, appeared next to Brann because he got stuck. Oof. But I'm going to have to heal up somehow between this fight. Oh, yeah, duh. I say that and there's potions literally sitting on the ground right next to me. Yeah, if you're struggling with like healing up in delves, Brann heals you by throwing dwarven medicine on the ground, so you just walk over it. You can heal up. He does have some direct healing spells as well. But yeah, you just gotta focus on collecting those whenever you can. Bubbles. Trying to think which, oop, here we go. That's lucky. I surely would have missed that if I didn't just happen to glance that way. Let's see, let's get this guy. Oh. There's some treasure right there. Or Brann experience. There's something weird that's been going on with my Brann experience. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen at the end of this. Because take a look at this. I got Brann all the way up to level 15. You can see it right there. And also for anyone else that's curious, you can level Brann all the way up to 60, right? But I feel like I'm soft locked at 15 because I can't push him past it. And so when I've been looting these Brann XP things, like little sacks on the ground right there. Hold on, let me get this guy out of here. He's interrupting what I'm doing. All right, so over here, once you pick these up, you're going to get these little tokens that are just sitting in my inventory for whatever reason. Unless, do they all go away?
There's your take of the spoils.
Hold on, experience. Oh, man. Okay. Well, this is weird. They vanished. Let's see what happens when I pick this one up. And I didn't get any more experience. Why did they just get taken out of my inventory? Well, anyway, to explain what happened, I was looting these things, and it was just tossing the Brann experience inside of my inventory instead of applying it to Brann, and I wasn't getting any more experience at all. Which was weird. So I was thinking like, okay, maybe I can save these tokens and then just apply them later. Or something, right? Maybe when the game actually, or not the game, but the delves release, like the tiers go up. But let's see what happens when I loot this one. Yeah, I don't get any more Brann experience. So this is what I'm thinking. It's all theories right now because we don't really know if we can't test the higher tiers. I think the highest you can possibly get Brann to right now, up to a tier 3 dungeon, tier 3 delve, sorry, is going to be level 15. I think that's going to be kind of your soft cap there. I'm thinking that because it was putting it in my inventory instead of using it, and then they just randomly disappeared. And then when I looted this, it had nothing in it. So I think that that's a pretty good indication that we're just not able to level Brann up past level 15 for now. Once we actually get the full release of delves, I'm sure we'll have more things we can do with it. Don't forget to chill next to Brann's campfire, by the way, too. You get a well-fed buff if you sit here for long enough. You can see it up here. It'll pop up in just a second. Right? We do. Yeah, there it is. Agility increased by 5%. So chill next to Brann's campfire. You just click on it. It's the same thing as like any kind of food buff in a raid. What's this? Niffin aid. Okay. So he can shout for aid, causing Niffin to reveal a source of air at your location. Oh, cool. Okay, so the Niffin will like give you air. That's really nice. You can do it every 30 seconds. Well, I might not have to collect bubbles at all for now after I completed that objective. Very, very nice. Let's see, and then normally there's some puzzles scattered around here too. Dwarven medicine. I'm still going to gather those Brann XP bottles, like you can see it over there, because they do give resonance crystals. So I'm kind of curious if anyone else is out there delving. Let me know when you collect those little mislaid curiosities and say your Brann is under level 15 and you're not soft lock like I am. Are you getting those resonance crystals as well? Or is that something like an exclusive reward for if you do get to the soft lock point? It's kind of a replacement treasure for the Brann experience. So I got a theory that might be what's going on. Because before, when I was looting those, I was not getting any of the resonance crystals. It was nothing but... Let's get a... There you go. That's really nice. That ability that the Niffin gave me, where they just give me air. I was not getting resonance crystals before, so I feel like that might be just like a replacement for... since I can't get the Brann XP anymore. Alright, these guys are just chilling over here. He almost yanked me off the edge there. That would have been bad. Alright, I'll give you my big cooldown, because you are... Yeah, and it looks like after, like, whenever you get this storyline and you unlock that ability, looks like you don't even have to worry about bubbles anymore. Every time you use your action button, it's giving you like half... Oh my god. These guys gotta chill. That could have been bad. You can pretty much use your action button on cooldown. It's gonna keep your breath full. I find myself trying to like mend pet Brann whenever I see him getting low on health, but that's not the way it works. Alright, Call of the Depths. Looks like there's the first little puzzle over here. Hey Michael, how are you doing, man? Welcome in. Right now I'm working my way through those you said got to 76 last night. Oh god, it's epic. Nice, Michael. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. So did you complete the storyline at that point? Did you get to the end of it? Or did you, are you still working your way through the story? Because I almost was going to ask your opinion on a story beat thing, but I don't want to spoil it if you're still working your way through. Oops. Oh no. Oh wait, hold on. See, I almost forgot that I had that ability now. Where you can just, Niffins can just feed you air. Yeah, no, but the storyline's legit. I had a lot of fun leveling through the campaign. Did you know that actually here soon they're planning on making the storyline more difficult, or like making you level slower, which I thought was interesting. I think they were just people are getting through the game too fast, so it might be next week they're planning on making it a little bit longer for you to level through. Well, that was easy. That was the easiest puzzle they've ever given me. Why can't they all be like that? It's attacking. Yeah, okay. It's the Reno gift. So he just gives you a random effect, like while you're attacking. Like you could stun them, you could root them, you could snare them, like a bunch of different things like that. See, Michael, you said not finished, but I think I'm close. I got to the part where Anduin gets the light back with a little bit one-armed woman. Yeah. Cool, man. Yeah, that's a good moment. That's a good moment. So then you got through the Ringing Deeps. What did you think about the whole Magni situation? I thought that was like badass. That might have been the highlight for me. Like that cinematic with Magni. Like it was just so, I was so relieved to see him just have like a really cool moment. Because for so long, like Magni went from being like a badass to a bit of a meme from Battle for Azeroth, where it's just Azeroth wounds. But he had this like really cool moment in the where he just went back to being, you know, badass again. Magni was amazing. I actually felt emotion when I thought he was dead. Yeah, me too, Michael. I was like, damn. Yeah, I thought for sure. I was like, well, okay, so they killed off. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess at this point, I'm not spoiling it for anybody. I was like, damn, so they're going to kill off 2 main characters? Like, wow, they're really establishing the threats here. But, no, he, I was surprised at the end of that cinematic. He just came back. They really had you thinking that, though, because, like, they played the shattering sound. It's like, I just figured there's going to be a pile of just, like, Magni stones laying there. No. Oh, he's chilling. What's this thing? I've never tamed that thing before, but they just give me random pets when it, you know, triggers a, you know, like extra summon or extra dire beast summon. It's really funny. End up with pets that I never even looked at. So do you think K-Man Khadgar is do you think he's actually done for?
You won't hit us with that one.
I was looking at on Reddit, there was like a post, people are talking about like, hey, did you notice that they only showed his hand get, like, destroyed, you know? So, maybe he's okay? Michael, nah, no chance. Would be a poor send-off if he was. Oh, if he was, yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. It seemed pretty final, right? Because it's like he was like evaporating as he was being consumed by you know, Xal'atath, and then like Dalaran just explodes. By the way, what happens now when we go to the Dalaran portal? Has anyone tried that? Is it like time restored or something? I'm kind of curious. I haven't even been back to Stormwind or any of the old world stuff since, you know, War Within's been out. I've just been chilling in Khazulgar. Because remember when Dalaran moved, it was in Crystal Song Forest, and then if you went through that portal, you just kind of like fell. I wonder if there's something similar going on in the Broken Isles right now. And Michael said, good question. You know what? Just for fun after this, after I get this cache and get the 4th coffer key, I kind of want to check that out. Just head over there and see what's going on. Okay, so we got our Undersea Abomination. So this is our little dungeon guy. And right now, just a reminder of why we're doing this, we're testing to see if for the Ashkahet dailies, if you can get any credit towards the daily fill up. So you can see on the right, it says complete activities in Ashkahet for doing a delve. We do know, right before this, the world quest counts for 20%. So you can go complete 5 world quests, math, and then you'll get credit and you'll get your cash. But, you know, sometimes world quests suck and you just get sick of them. I was curious if this would also count. Because it's technically in Ashgahet, you know, and it is a bountiful delve. I'm wondering if it does. Because it says activities, so that implies that there should be more than one thing to do. Like, you should be able to do more than just world quests. Otherwise, they should just say world quests. Unless they're talking about the treasures you unlock. Man, that's taking a while to chew through this guy. This guy's tankier than I remember. My item level went up. I should be doing this faster, I would imagine. All right, so that was the story I didn't have. That's why you saw that indication in the bottom. So that should be the second of 3 stories on this delve. So that's nice. You have to find all 3 to get the advancement or get the achievement for delves. And let me see. I'm actually kind of curious if we go to, because there's an achievement at the very bottom. Maybe not the very bottom. It's called Delver. Glory of the Delver. So this is going to be our pinnacle achievement for doing delves. Like this is our, you know, Glory of the Raider, Glory of the, you know, Mythic Plus person, whatever it was. This is going to be our pinnacle reward where we're getting our season big thing, right? And Lore Master is one of those, okay? So if we talk about Lore Master, there's going to be those 3 stories, 3 to 4 stories in each one of these delves. We just did the Niffin one for the Roth-Kahan delve. And the only way to get those is just to keep doing them over and over and over again. So I don't think we're going to be able to necessarily just target. Oops, sorry. I just popped you guys in the face. I'm so sorry. But we're not going to be able to bum rush this achievement. It's just going to be naturally unlocked over time because each one of these are random. So for example, if I jump over to Fungal Folly, I got 2 of the 3. And this one I should have 2 of the 3. And I think most of them I have 2 of the 3 because I've been doing a shit ton of delves. But yeah, that's going to be something we got to do. Also, we got to find all the sturdy chests as well. I still got to go back and start finding those too. Okay, so important decision time. Whenever you get to the end of a bountiful delve, if you do have some of, no problem, Michael, I'll see you in just a moment. You do have your restored coffer keys unlocked. Or if you have some, then you get the choice of unlocking the bountiful coffer. Right now, we're in a very unique time in the game where it's just definitely not a good idea if you're very progression minded to open up your bountiful coffer boxes because you want to store up as many of these keys as you can. There's no limit to the amount of bountiful delves you can do in a week. You can do literally as many as you possibly want. And so therefore, the only cap and the only bottleneck you're going to experience when doing those bountiful delves is going to be how many coffer keys you have. You're going to get 4 of those guaranteed a week through the 4 caches that we're working through today. That's kind of our main objective, is to find all those caches and make sure that we're doing them. And then because like 4 caches reward the coffer keys, 2 of them, the first 2 of them are going to reward the quality of armor for the week. So this week it's adventurer gear. And then once the season actually comes out, it's going to be veteran gear, pretty sure at least. So yeah, all that to say, save your coffer keys. You want to wait until the higher tiers are available. We're hard capped at tier 3 for until the season begins, which is not going to be until the 10th of September. I'm like 90% sure that's the right date. I'm doing it from memory. If I'm wrong, please tell me. But yeah, so you want to save those till the 10th of December. Jump into the highest possible delve you can do. If they fully expanded delves to open all 8 tiers, then yeah, man, that'd be awesome. If you can run a tier 8, go ahead and try to do that. And then use your key on that. But otherwise, they're meant to help you push to the next delve tier. So you want to use it on the first tier of delve you're actually struggling to complete, because the reason why you want to get the gear upgrade is to be able to move in higher delves. So logically, you want to save it for when you're actually capped by your ability or your character's ability versus being capped by just the fact that we don't have it unlocked yet because it's soft locked until a certain time. So, all right, we're ready to leave. And if you notice over here, Hand of the Vizier did not move at all. So it looks like there is no quality or no benefit besides just the normal rewards to doing the delves when you have that Vizier quest, or you're doing your weekly quest for them down here. So you just want to do world quests is the only thing we found so far that works. Also, I'm going to look for these treasures that they're talking about. A little bit of server lag there. It's hard getting my dude up. That is a nice looking ring though. Okay, I'm going to jump over to that. Something to notice too, as you get your, let's jump on this. It's a magic carpet ride. Oh, we're back to these quests? So you have more cartographer quests or the camera person thing. All right, let's take a picture of all of these Nerubians. Just taking pictures. What else we got? Okay, got a good picture of him. And let's get a great, wonderful family photo over there. And then this guy. I'm curious to find out what the legendary things are. So if you notice in the middle of my screen there, it's like showing you common or rare or whatever. This is a system that came out in Dragonflight where it's like you can tell if something's in frame by it highlights right there. And then if you press the key, then it says like common. That's the quality of picture you got. And certain characters are going to count for more. And you're trying to fill up. You can't see it. It's way down in the bottom right-hand corner of my screen over there, where it says 68%. You're trying to fill that all the way up. And if you find the high value targets, like that guy probably would have been high value over there. Or him. Yeah, that's an epic one. There's also legendary ones if you can eventually find them. Picture. Oh, this guy's probably legendary, right? I didn't get. Oh yeah, it was legendary. So the dude that's sitting on the rock at the very end, like he's legendary. So you get the most for him.
The monstrosities brewing are clearly unstable.
Okay, let's see.
These notes are invaluable to my alchemists.
Let's go on over here. Let's go ahead and pick up extraction. So we're going to go ahead and jump on some climbing gear and then head on up there. So that's 40%. Those are quick. The cartographer ones are really fast. You just want to get a quick 20% for, you know, some credit. Let's jump over here, pick this up.
Climb the pillar nest and obtain smaller swarm.
Jump.
See you compensate.
Okay, open.
And don't get caught.
Okay, let's go. Done. Hop over here. These quests are, I mean, they're fine. They also, these came out in Dragonflight too. Ooh, that guy's gonna poke at me. Poking at me over the rock. Just climbing around. Now, I don't see any more of these satchels. You can also use your interact button. So if you have that keybound, you can use your interact button to zoom through this like really fast. You just have to go to settings and set it up, because by default, it's not going to be set up. And that's where you're just going to set up a button. Like you see that hand over it, like the hand over the, well, here on the next one. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's that same hand that I get every time I hover over a rock. Yeah, okay, you see that hand right there? That icon means that if you press your interact button, whatever you set it up to be, it's going to have you like interact with that item. So you can also do that with like quest givers and stuff. Just for anyone that's like new to WoW and the changes that they added in Dragonflight, because I don't think they really talked about that at all. Oops. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab this. Yeah, I feel like they've been really targeting like accessibility settings a lot in WoW recently. Like I mean, just look at the highlight, you know, the highlight in your character, the silhouette activated on your character when you're behind something. Well, it should. Oh, that's funny. In that case, it doesn't. But on most items, if you're behind it, your character's silhouette will be activated. Okay, never mind. On all these items, it's not doing it. Okay, we're at 60% so far. Looks like there is a dragon race right here. Those are usually really fast. Go.
Join us, and we can.
Oh, thanks, Michael. I appreciate it, man. I saw it. It didn't give me an indication on my screen over here, but hey, man, I really appreciate the super chat there. Thanks, Michael.
I never gave up hope.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out too, man. You've been here, yeah, each of the streams there. Glad to have you. Oops. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Yeah, these are like instant. These go through so quick. Like if you're ever just trying to get a quick world quest finished. Oh, thanks, Michael. I really appreciate that, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Let's go up. And then there we go. Yeah, I got bronze on that one. That was, yeah, I was like flying all directions there. Let's see. And then, let's see. Let's go to... Yeah, so we're at 80% now, and we want to get all the way... Oh, what's this? Hold on. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay, so I was thinking that only once a week you would get special assignments. I'm totally wrong. I'm totally wrong. It looks like you can get more than one special assignment in a week. I'm curious, anyone that hasn't done their special assignment, can you let me know if you still have the Hollowfall special assignment at the same time as the Oscar head? Or is it like they... Because it says 2 days, 14 hours. So they have a shorter reset time than weekly stuff. So you're going to have more than one option, more than one chance to get like the cache of, you know, special assignment cache. But as it says on there, you can see your first 2 weekly caches you earn each week contain 1 piece of adventurer gear. So you can get a maximum of 2 adventurer gear each week, and then 4 restored coffer keys is your absolute cap on that. But just keep in mind, once we actually get into this season, like seasonal content, we're going to bump that adventurer gear up to the next tier to veteran. Yeah, up to veteran instead. So just keep that in mind. So that'll be really nice. Let's go to over here. Well, actually, there's no reason for me to go over there. I just got too excited about going to the cache. But what's weird is that... No, I did unlock it. I did unlock it. No, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. There's a reason I'm going over here. You know, if you unlocked it, first of all, if it has a... so first of all, it's going to have a lock on it initially. You do those 3 world quests, and then it's going to be unlocked for you. Okay? And now you can see, since it's highlighted, that means I can do it right now. So I'll go ahead and jump in and do that right now. And then, let's see, it's targeting up there. Why is it targeting up there? What do we have to do? Well, hey, it got me an advancement. Convoys slain. Okay, so we're just plopping down this stuff on top of the convoys. Nope. Yep. Yes, maybe? Wait, was I too slow? I feel like I was too slow and now it's just like reloading me to the start. Took me too long to figure out what the hell we were doing. Okay, let's try that again. I always like to go first person with these because like if you zoom out, so if you zoom out like this, I mean, it's not too bad. Actually, they do a good job positioning the camera in this case, but this is covering up a lot of your aiming area where you can't really shoot through it. Oh man, it's so wonky. Yeah, actually, no, this isn't too bad. I'll just go ahead and stick like this. And how many do I have to kill? I just have to kill a lot. Just a lot of dudes. Okay. Oh, you know what's happening? I think there are guys like on my on the Zeppelin that are attacking me, and I have to press the 2 button to knock them off. I'm just guessing. Because there's no reason for them to keep resetting this on me. So let's try this a third time. And it does say, oh, no, number 2 returns to Weaver's Lair. Maybe I'm pressing 2 by accident. Let's find out what's going on. Kill him. Kill him. Kill all of them. That's cool. When you hit the ones like that are pulling carriages, they just like explode. It's badass. Okay, I've killed 78% of the dudes I need to kill. Let's kill that Nerubian Lord. Maybe he's going to give me some credit. Nope. Let's bomb this dude. That dude is successfully bombed. All right, nice. Okay, and then let's check out.
Our people have basked in the indulgence of war for too long. If we
That did it. All right, cool. Wait, how much did I have beforehand? Did I have 60% before or 80%? Yeah, I think I had 80%. So each one of them is just going to give you 20%. But I thought I only, I don't know. I think the elite quest might count for more, but I wish I paid attention to how much what percent I had walking into that. Now, who do I turn this into? Somebody down here. Somebody down here. And then, okay, so we talked to Tulamon. We hand this in. First of all, oops, sorry. I'm just like slapping my mic. Let's see. So I have about, I'm at the 2 of 9 for the reputation on the Vizier. And handing this in,
Always watching.
I'm just checking everything. I'm going to get 1,500 towards the Vizier. Let's see how...
May your destiny weave well.
Okay, so it gave me like essentially 3 bars because it was like right here. And yeah, I'm still 2 of 9, so I still have to get to the next level. But 1,500 gives about 3 bars. You do about 3 bars at a time, it appears. Oh, and he has individual... Oh my gosh. This system is so much deeper than it looks like at first. But it's like, you have to level up each of these dudes separately, and they each have their own quests. They all have the ability to unlock rumors. And then like you can buy this rumor map. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this does. But first, hold on. I have so much junk in my inventory. I got to take care of that first before I start putting more shit in there. Let's go ahead and sell all junk. It's all gone. And we'll repair that. And then, oh, it's these pheromones. I have so many pheromones just chilling in there. I don't need that. Oh, and I got to put on this awesome new ring. Moving on up, 555 item level. Not too bad. Skyrider purse. Okay, and then this is the cash I just got from the event, right? Or the special assignment cash, and then also the Vizier's cash, or the Vizier capital cash. Each of these normally would award a restored coffer key, but now only one of them will, because remember, I already got 3 of them. I got 3 of them from 3 different caches so far. So let's go ahead and crack open the Vizier. And then there you go, got the restored coffer key. And then I'm going to go ahead and crack open the Adventurer's cache. And I shouldn't get one. Yeah, I don't. And then in that case, any cache you do after that, you're just going to be getting these carved Harbinger crests. And those are going to be your weekly crests that you can use to upgrade your gear. And again, these are the equivalents to the Whelpling crests that we had in Dragonflight, like the lowest tier bottom rung crests that we can expect. So that'll be that. Look at those resonance crystals. Holy shit. 5,385. I am moving on those. Kedge, I have nothing. I need to start doing more Kedge stuff, but I think that's what these are going to be for, but I'm not going to do those too much right now. All right. I am curious about this rumor map, though, so I'm going to go ahead and buy one of those. What is a rumor? Okay, so rumor map. What did it do for me? Let me open up my map. Oh, here we go. You can see... Okay, rumor broker. So now that I opened up a rumor map, I have 2 hours and 27 minutes left on 2 rumor brokers. Let's head on over there and see exactly what the hell does that mean. What is a rumor broker and why do I care about rumor brokers? Yeah, that's going to be a lot of Ashgahed quests. I mean, if you look at any of my zones, though, I skipped all side quests and went straight story, and then I just delved my brains out. So I have a lot of catching up to do later when it comes to those. Okay, so let's find this rumor broker. Who is he? Is it this guy?
You have
His name is Goss Op.
I know.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it. 10 out of 10. That's fantastic. I love it. Okay, understood. Okay, so he gives me a bonus objective. What's my reward? I get 5 Valor Stones. Those are the equivalent of Flight Stones from Dragonflight. And for anyone that's joining us for the first time in War Within that wasn't here for Dragonflight or the upgrade system, that's going to be like, think about that, your pennies to $1. Like you got your Harbinger crests are going to be your big upgrade items. You're going to need to use those on like getting to higher item levels. Is that guy going to pull them right over to me? Hold on, I need to know if this guy cares. Oh my God, what a dick. right over here. So you got your Harbinger crests are going to be like, you're going to have to use those a lot while you're upgrading, like to the higher item levels. And I mean, there's a lot to be said about the upgrading system, but the higher you go, the more tokens of crests you're going to need and the higher quality crests you're going to need, but you're always going to need Valor Stones every time that you need to do any kind of upgrade. It's always going to be some amount of Valor Stones. So your Valor Stones are going to have a cap on them. So that's something you want to be aware of as you're moving through this stuff. Your Valor Stones right here. You can see you have a 2,000 cap. I've been doing a lot of random stuff here. I haven't done a ton of heroics though, and I think heroics are pretty good for getting Valor Stones. Just make sure you don't hit 2,000 because you can't hold any more at that point. At that point, you just want to start juicing gear. You just want to juice something so you're not going to overcap on your Valor Stones. And there's a lot of ways to get those, like a ton of ways to get Valor Stones. Anyway, let's do this rumor. We want to test out these elixirs. Oh, that's got to get that guy back to his wife quest. The The bonus objective isn't going to appear on your map. It's just your mini map. So you're just going to people and testing elixirs, I think, right? Okay, motion for him to follow me. Oh, that's for the other quest. Yeah, I'm not going to do that one. That's what I'm doing. You just got to throw elixirs. That is extremely rude. Just throwing elixirs at dudes. Oh, and they explode into like a gory mess. Hold on, I want to watch it next time. That was fun. Okay, and you can see the other objectives just based on the big round circles. Okay. All right, here it comes. Here it comes. And bloosh. That is gory. Damn. All right. Chemical warfare. Oh, and I just got something. I just got... Oh, okay, nice. I just got a rank up in the guild, like the guild advancement. I thought it was the Vizier. Like I got more credit for him or something. Well, cool. So these rumors do seem to be pretty short. Let me see. When I completed that, it didn't really... Oh, I got Valor Stones and Kedge. Gotcha, but I didn't get any reputation. Okay. So if you're short on Kedge, you can just do rumors, but you have to spend Kedge to do these rumors. But I think it was like 25 Kedge, and then I just earned 50 for one of those, and I'll earn another one here in a second. This character's name is Rumor. Yeah. I like these names. That's really funny. What do I got to do with this guy? So I got to... Yeah, Shadecaster. Got to head over there and kill him, I think. He's over here. He's down here. Okay, interact. Wow, those are really fast for the record. Rumors are extremely quick. So rumor completed. Yeah, it looks like, again, it was just a little bit of guild rep, and then you get 50 Kedge back. So you invest 25 Kedge in getting the rumor map, you interact with it, and then you get 2 rumors from one, and then you get 50 Kedge per rumor completed. Now, he's still marked. Can I do another one? Okay. No. Looks like that was just a glitch. So the rumor broker is still marked on my map, but I already finished what he was telling me to do. Well, cool. Easy enough. So that's how the rumor system works. Is there anything else I wanted to check with the Vizier? So I'm thinking about just jumping into some heroics. If anyone else wants to join heroics too, you can let me know. Let me see. Let me see the Vizier. Let's see. Okay, and if I remember correctly, the Vizier was just under here. What else you got for me? I want to make sure I'm not missing anything else from you. Okay, so the bundle maps, those are going to be higher levels. Okay. So I can get those later after I get a higher reputation. And I'm just guessing that that's just going to give you more rumors to do. Now here's a question. Can I just repeatedly do these over and over again? Let's grab another rumor map, and I just want to see if it just stops me from interacting with it, because that would be... Did I just get more rumors? I did. That's so confusing. Why would... So I guess they're just maybe more cost effective, like the rumor maps. I guess I'll just go do those 2 while I'm at it. That's a weird system. But I'm still like trying to figure out like what's so good about Kedge in general. Like why do we care so much about Kedge? Is it really that important? I know there's some profession stuff that you can get for it, but is there any like direct player power? I wonder. Oh, he's in a new location. Let's see what this does. Head down into here. Yeah, this really gives me Soramar vibes. Like, it reminds me a lot of, oh, is this the guy? He's still marked from before. Ooh, okay, so it might let you use the map, but you can't actually do any more rumors. It might just lock you to only those two. You're not my rumor guy. Where's my rumor guy? There he is. I have to kill this guy. Z-Shore. Must be a rare. Okay, let's talk to him. Nope. Nope, there's a skittering laborer. Alright, let's go talk to him. Okay. So I got one rumor from that. And then, what do I have to do? Just perplexing contraband. So yeah, anyone that's actually really looking to farm Kedge, that seems to be a pretty decent way to do it. You're going to be able to do it a lot better, a lot faster, the higher level you are with your faction of choice that week. So yeah, I didn't look at the high-end rewards. I'm guessing we're probably going to want to pick... Oh, that sucks. I got demounted. Let's go back here. We're probably going to want to pick one of those factions and then just jam it all the way. I would want to look at the high-end... Oof, hold on. What was I supposed to do with this guy? Yeah, you know what? I don't even care. I'm going to go back to the Vizier. I want to see what the overall rewards are. So it's like, why, how do we make the decision of which one we want to go all the way to the top with? Because we have like the overarching, like the 7, let's see, what is it called? The 7 threads. I got no reputation with the 7 threads. Absolutely 0. But I did get some advancement with the Vizier. I'm guessing that's going to be a weekly choice I make. So by progressing the Vizier, I can get eventually a ground mount, I guess, which is pretty cool. But is there any kind of... Doesn't look like there's any player power here. There's just different ways to get Kedge, and then just like unlock abilities and things you can do in the town. But as far as I know, I don't really see... Tell me if I'm wrong, though. If anyone else did find a way to turn this into player power, let me know. But I don't really think there is... Let me check the other vendors just to see. Ooh, okay, he just has toys. 2 toys. And then just a recoloring of the same ground mount. So this might just be a cosmetic chase.
Interested in
Outside of getting your... Oh, rare key. What's this? I'll take this and be gone. Okay, so I guess this is just a reward for getting to a certain point with the... Okay, now this... What's his renown? He's the renowned quartermaster for who, though? For the 7 threads, I guess? Renowned reputation 5 with the 7 threads. Okay. And this, he's going to have the normal stuff where there should be some, there should be a veteran piece in here somewhere. No. Okay, this looks like it's all just cosmetic. This is all just related to cosmetic, collectibles. There is a ring really early on, though. 541 ring. Pretty low-hanging fruit, easy to get. That's where you get the alchemist stone. Oh, Gray Alchemist Stone. Okay, cool. Well, that's that. I am going to go ahead and queue up for Heroic. Again, if anyone else wants to join in, just tell me. Let's see. Do that. It says I still get experience. That's really funny. And I'm just double checking. It looks like that should be all the caches you can get that week. So starting from the top, like we got the Pinnacle reward, the Pinnacle cache that's available. Flayleon, you just said, do we need to pick up the quests for the daily heroic? Or isn't that a thing anymore? Ooh, that's a good question. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to go double check that first. Oh, there's the eye. Leave queue. Yeah, let me check that. I think there is a daily heroic quest. Let's see. Mansoor, you said, amazing streaming. Keep it up. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Mansoor, I've been playing WoW since 2009. Yeah, man. Yeah, I started with the tail end, the very end of Classic. And I was playing Mage at that point, and my Mage was level 40 by the time that Burning Crusade came out. And then, yeah, I've been playing since then. I've taken a couple breaks, notably, like, I remember specifically Cataclysm was the first time I took, like, a break. And I came back for every expansion, and I took a break during Warlords of Draenor. Played the start of it, but I just got a little bit kind of bored with Warlords of Draenor. But yeah, I've been playing WoW too, man. So it's a good game. I'm a big fan. But yeah, welcome in there, Mansoor. And I appreciate the compliment. You see, Michael, you said def worth checking. Yeah, it's definitely a good catch for sure. Yeah, thanks for mentioning that, Flayleon. Yeah, really awesome timing. I took a break and I am back. Nice. Well, cool, Mansoor. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. Sometimes a break is good. You come back in, refresh, and enjoy it, and like all the new stuff. You know what I mean? Because like every expansion, they change things up quite a bit. To answer your question, Flayleon, I'm not seeing a quest, but I tell you what, I probably accepted it already, if I had to guess. Yeah, here, Stone Vault. Yeah. Okay, so there's one for the Stone Vault. That you can grab. I think I grabbed that one yesterday though. Hold on. I'm going to try something really quick. I'm going to abandon it. Oh, is it gone? Well, don't do that. Don't abandon it because then it's just gone. All right. Well, fair enough. I wanted to check and see if it was from... Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's just the enchanting tutorial. Did I find? Yeah, here they are. No, it's back. It's back. Okay, so it was just kidding me there. It doesn't show you on the map when one's available, apparently, because I just did that test. I abandoned it and nothing appeared. And then when I walked over, Beer Goth, this character is going to have a weekly for you to do. And the nice thing is that it's going to give you 1,500 reputation towards the, the reputation of your choice. You can choose any of them, right? And I'm just noticing too that it looks like you get to choose even the minor reputations that we were just messing with down in Ashgahet. You can even choose one of those as well. And remember, 1,500 reputation gave you about 3 bars. So it seems like about 500 is going to be each of the bars. So you can take a look at that when you're looking at your current reputation to see if it's, maybe a good idea for you to grab one of those if you're trying to hit a break point or something. Yeah, what was the colorful mount name that you just... Oh, yeah, Mansoor. I don't remember which one I had on. What did it look like? If you describe it to me, I can tell you. Maybe it was this one. Was it the Flourishing Whimsy Drake? If it's this one, you can get this from going into Dragonflight and completing quests in the Emerald Dream. So you're probably gonna have to do some intro quests for in Valdrakken, and then it should unlock the Emerald Dream for you, and then you can head on into there to be able to unlock the Flourishing Whimsy Drake. Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? It has like butterfly wings on the dragon. Really badass. I'm a big fan of that one. Just for anyone that's maybe new to WoW or whatever, you can right click these mounts and then set them as your favorite. So like down here, if I wanted to add this one to my favorite list, then you can just take this button and put it on your mount button, mount key, you know, wherever you like to, whatever button you like to use for that. And then every time you summon your mount, it's going to be a different one of your favorites, right? So you can just kind of cycle through a bunch of your cool mounts if you want, and only the ones you like. I'm going to accept that. I'm going to do Stone Vault. Yeah, and then, okay, Flayleon, you said, gotcha, thanks for checking. No problem, man. Yeah, I'm happy to check anything. But yeah, so there is a weekly quest. Make sure you head over there and check it. If you're also looking to grab your quest with, it's called like something the World Soul, like aiding the World Soul or something like that. You got to go talk to Farron Lothar. She's chilling over here in Dornegal. You just want to head over to her and accept her quest. It's going to show up as a blue repeatable quest on your screen. And then you can go ahead and accept it from there. You're going to be able to choose your task you want to do for the day. And you're going to have some good options on there. I do recommend choosing Awaken the Machine, because if you just want to save time, you're going to have to do Awaken the Machine anyway, because that's going to be one of your caches for the week. And it's a really fun event anyway. It's pretty quick. And you'll just get credit for two things at once. You'll get your caches for Awakening the Machine, and then you're also going to go ahead and get your credit towards the Pinnacle cache, which is going to basically be 2 coffer keys all at once. So a pretty badass combination, but yeah. See, I was searching YouTube to find the restored coffer keys, and I found your live. I am playing currently and watching, and hoping to find rest. Yeah, well, okay, yeah, I just mentioned a couple ways right there, Mansoor, but just do those. Just grab your pinnacle, like go talk to Farron if you're level 80, get your pinnacle cache by completing that quest. Select the Awakening the Machine quest over here, because you're gonna have to do this event anyway, and then by completing those, you're gonna get 2 coffer keys at that point, and there's 2 more you can get, and you have some choices on that. You can do the Thespian event right here, Theater Troupe. You can do that. That'll give you another coffer key. It goes every hour. There's one starting in 6 minutes. If you want to head over there and do it, top of the hour. And also, I just did this 2 seconds ago. Head on down to Ajkahet. And you're going to see a purple quest right in the middle here. Go ahead and accept it. You're going to unlock the patrons, which are the 3 sub factions, and you can go ahead and pick one of them by completing that quest as like your weekly faction you're going to focus on, and then it'll have you do a couple tasks for them. Just do world quests in the area, and then you get your cash. Or you can also just do your special assignments, which you'll see them as big objectives in the zone, kind of like an epic or a legendary world quest, and you'll just have to do world quests in that zone. You'll unlock that world quest, do that, you'll get the cash. Those all award you coffer keys, just to kind of throw just a shit ton of options at you all at once there, Mansoor. If you do any of those, you can do up to 4 of them, and those 4 things, those 4 caches will each give you a coffer key, and you're capped at that. You can't go beyond those 4 coffer keys unless you also see world quests that do give you key shards. Okay, so on that note, I'm looking through to see if there are any, but just to show you what they look like in case they're not up. Key shards. Here we go. If you find world quests that have coffer key shards, you can get about 25 coffer key shards per world quest that does reward them, and you can turn 100 of these into a full coffer key. So there's definitely ways to get more coffer keys in a week besides those weeklies, but overall, yeah, that's going to be what you want to do each week, is to do 4 of those cache items, and they're pretty quick to do, and they give you a lot of renown while you're at it, so you're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh yeah, I was just checking to see. Let's just double check, and I'll go ahead and check for everybody right now, whoever's playing, to see where our key shards are, because they should be the same for all of us. Ajkahet, I just did all those quests down there. I don't think I got any key shards from those. Yeah. Well, good news, everybody. I don't think there's any key shards up right now. So you don't have to do any world quests. Unless? Nope. Okay. Yeah, there's no key shards available right now, so y'all are good. Oh, let me go ahead and crack that Radiant Cache, see what I get here. Oh, wow. What was that Radiant Cache from? That must have been from before. I must have had that chilling down there. Because, like, I shouldn't be getting adventurer gear anymore. Because on that topic, we're talking about caches. Only 2 of the first caches you unlock that week are going to have, you know, any gear in it. So right now it's adventurer gear. Eventually it will be veteran gear once we actually get into the real seasonal content. So, well, hey, let's go into some heroics. Yeah, again, if anyone wants to do heroics, just hit me up. We can do some heroic stuff. But otherwise, I'm going to do these. And also, while I'm waiting on those to pop, here's something fun you all can do. If you're looking, if you really like this mount, Mansoor, you were talking about, oh, you're welcome, man. You're absolutely welcome. You said, thank you very much. That's helpful. Helped me a lot. Yeah, no problem at all. I'm going to help you out a little bit more here. You said this mount looked really cool. Take a look at this thing. There's a fun little mount you can grind out right now. It's called the Metterbee. Soaring Metterbee. I love this thing. I want to grind it out. Like, so yeah, you can get this thing by fighting these elite bees over next to the Cinder Brew meadery and collecting cinder pollen. And then there's a guy, Sindvin. He's like right next to the area that you can grind these at, where you can turn in those. I know, right? Mansoor, he said, wow, it looks amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, I love this mount. I really want to get it. But yeah, you can just turn in 900 cinder pollen. And it takes a while, right? But it's something to do between queues. Like, I'm a DPS, so it takes me forever to find a dungeon. So I'm just going to be killing bees in the meantime. I'd try to get that. So nice having those little activities to keep you busy while you're waiting for a dungeon queue. Okay, and they're all right up here, by the way. This is where on the map you're going to be fighting the cinder bees. And then the dude himself is right here, I think, next to the road. I'd have to double check, but I got plenty of cinder pollen to collect. Something you can do, and I can't really do this because I am queued. You can jump into a group. A lot of times there's going to be, so if you hit Dungeon Finder, go over to, is it going to let me show you? Yeah, like custom, and search through those. Bee farm, war mode off. You know, there's a bunch of different farms going on. Bee/wolf farm. If you jump into one of those groups, they're all farming cinder brew, or I mean the pollen. So you can just go ahead and do that if you wanted to do this farm a little bit faster. I'm going to do it solo just because I am queued for a dungeon, but just letting you know if anyone else is doing this grind. Did you collect 10 combined shards for the mount? Let's see, the combined shards. Which one are you talking about there? Now, which mount are you referring to? Are you talking about the bee here? Or are you talking about the maybe the fairy dragon? And then Michael, he said, heard they were kind of tough to kill. Michael, you're absolutely right. I heard that too. I'm going to see how reasonable it is to solo this. I think it's going to take an eon to actually get through it, but it's one of those things that you take little cracks, little pot shots at it over time, and then eventually, you know, you just get it done. That's kind of how I went about getting the spirit moose. You know, I just did it slowly but surely. Let's see. And then, so the bees have 900 of those. How long does it take? An hour in a group? Yeah, I'm not sure if Leon, I'm going to see here. I feel like, yeah, it might take a while, but let's find out. I need to get to the elite ones because these, the non-elite ones. So here, so there's like a full, I'm going to pull 4 of them and then see how that goes. Okay, I want to de-aggro on me. Get him next to, my Clefto is getting chomped, dude. Hold on. Once we get this under control... Ah, shoot. Hold on. I was able to do this pull shoot. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it a lot cleaner than that. I want to get all of them on my beast first, and then I think I might be able to take all those out. But that should award me 4 on each pull if I can not get myself killed. Okay, did my pet die? No, he didn't. Yeah, we're gonna see how reasonable it is to actually solo this. I'm gonna wait for those guys to pass. I'm just gonna send my pets in, do a face aggro on them first. Get the men pet going. Okay, we got it. There we go. Now we actually got the aggro on the cleft hoof, but he died instantly. Yeah, okay. This might not be soloable. Well, that sucks. Maybe I could find smaller groups. Let's try doing smaller groups. So I'm trying to go in for a 4... Ooh, what's he? No, if I pull him, I'll get both of them. I'm trying to find lonely bees. Oh, you said the Lunaria mount? Let me check that one. I'm gonna have to see what that one is. You know what also I could do? I don't have to be in group with these guys to be able to tag mobs with them. You can tag mobs outside a group, so I might just find a bunch of people doing this farm. Wait, this guy's solo. Go, go, go. Now we're talking. Cleft of go! Don't die on me! Did he die? No, he's alive, he's alive. Yeah, I swear, I tried killing a couple of these just last night. I was able to farm out 20 Cinder Brew on my own. Okay, this bee's annoying the hell out of me. But today, it feels like way harder. I'll check that mount you're talking about in a second, Mansoor. I'm not familiar with that one. Yikes. Yeah, my guy died. Okay. Okay, I tried to shift aggro to my pet there just in time. I think I got it. Woo! Yeah, not easy. Not easy. Let's see. Yeah, and I got 2 Sizzling Cinder Brew from that. Not reasonable to solo, I don't think. Oh, but there's a dungeon. All right, let's do it. Oh my gosh, Mansoor. Oh my god, thank you so much. Sorry, yes. The notification should have popped up on the screen there. I'm not sure why it didn't, but Mansoor, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah. Well, yeah, thanks. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming in, joining, and, you know, glad to have you here. That's very generous. Yeah, both Michael and Mansoor, I appreciate it. The super chats. But I did. You said you were looking for the mount. You said the Lunaria mount. I'm gonna check that one really quick.
You've arrived. Our friend awaits you.
Lunaria. Ooh. Now that one I don't even know about, Mansoor. Good call. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna see. Maybe check a quick guide on that one and see. Oh my god, these guys are zooming. They don't mess around. That is a nice mount. Isn't that badass? Right? Yeah, Michael, Filet Leon, and just both like, damn, that's a good looking mount. Well, hey, let's all find that one together today. That sounds badass to me. You were saying something about shards there, Mansoor. Is that hold on, I'm gonna get myself killed. Do you know where to get those shards? I feel like the mob sounds in this are like weird. Like I'm not hearing the Nerubians saying anything or like Huh. Yeah, it's just a very quiet dungeon for what's going on right now. It's weird.
Invaders!
There we go. Invaders.
We will show them Onsuret's wrath!
Those shards apparently drop from any mob in the first zone. Any mob? Okay. So I guess, like, can you kind of do 2 birds with 1 stone and just farm, you could be farming the bees. Oh my god, that's such a big cone. You could be farming the bees while you also, are going for those shards as well, I imagine. Yeah, these guys like big pulls. Woo! Okay. I got hit with something nasty there. Looked like a slow combined with a shit ton of damage on it. Yeah, I can tell these guys have been pumping heroics too, because like they're hella geared. Yikes. Okay, I've never done this dungeon before. This will be a first time. Really cool looking though. It looks like it's taking place in the city of Threads. Okay, so there seems to be a yank on it. Like I cannot go outside of that circle. So maybe that's what it is. Okay. I mean, outside of that, it seems like she just does cone attacks. And she does an AoE that's unavoidable because you keep getting death gripped back in every time you try to exit. And she does a circle at the bottom. So, okay, I understand. The tank just has to move her out of the circle. And she does a cone. Okay, there we go. That's a cool fight. 10 Valor Stones per boss, by the way, on Heroics, looks like. That was the first Heroic boss I've killed. Yep, sounds like I got my day cut out for me after work. Sounds good, Leon. I'll try to scout out some good farming locations, too. Tempted to log in while I'm working, no doubt. There'd be something to kick in at work as I do. Yeah, that's the way it works, right? Gossamer Barrage. Primitives, okay. So this guy seems to be friendly once we defeat him. Eyes of the Queen gouged. This is reminding me a lot of, oh. How did he figure that out? So yeah, we're trying to find people who are hidden. It reminds me of Nightfall, I think, is the one. One of the Suramar dungeons where it's like you were dressed up as a Highborn, Nightborn, or whatever they're called. And you have to like find the operatives. Pretty cool mechanic.
One of Onsuret's spies has fallen.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. It seems like, yeah, we can just avoid these mobs, but I'm guessing like, well, like in a Mythic Plus scenario, you're probably going to end up having to kill some of these extra anyway. That guy's getting zapped by... Oh, shit. Okay, so if you get discovered by these guys, the eyes above their head, it'll send you back to the start, like boot you out to the beginning. That's what happened to our healer there. That could have been really bad. Mantor said, so cool, but if you need to collect 10 combined shards dropping from mobs to combine them and fight the Alunis mount, and get the mount 100% of drop chance. So it's like you collect the shards, you put them together. Where's my party? I'm coming. And then you can fight the mount and you loot the mount. Yeah, but just getting the shards, like farming the shards, man, so we're saying that's the difficult part. I love the ping system, by the way. That's so nice. For anyone that didn't know, it's just like the League ping system. You just press G, and then you can ping. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want to steer them the wrong direction. They know where they're going. I don't really know. It says we got to find the shades. We're stuck in combat, though. That's what they're saying. How do you find the shades? Maybe, are they like glowing? Like they have like a void effect on them or something? Oh yeah, Michael, you're saying, it reminds me of, I have no idea how to pronounce this. I always called it Asjul Nurub or whatever, but yeah, Asjul Nurub, whatever. Yeah, that one from Wrath of the Lich King, I remember that. I think that's basically pretty much the same kind of place, right? It was just, that was the kingdom that was under Northrend. Oh, okay. Oh, there's the shade. Wait, do we know it's the shade because... What? Oh, we're just following the path of shade. Okay. Well, I am stuck on the outside here. Well, I'm going back around. So it's like, I think we're following these little glowy things to try to find at the end of the path, there should be a dude waiting for us. Yeah, like that must be the dude. Eventually, it's not a silhouetted person anymore. It's the actual dude that you get to fight. That's my understanding of how this works so far. But you kind of have to find those. You have to find the first shade and then follow the trail.
This cannot be.
I'm guessing, yeah, we have like the pheromones on us right now, so that's why we're able to just kind of navigate through the city, walk around. But these guys, the eyes above their head, they're good sniffers, I guess. They can smell through our pheromones. Okay, where are we going now? Where do we go? Maybe, yeah, okay. I'm following this guy. It's easy to follow Ashes of Alar. There's a giant red trail. There's more espionage in this dungeon than other dungeons. It's kind of cool, you know? Like you're just following trails and... Oh, there's a cone. What caused that to happen? You know what? I think, yeah, this guy, maybe the rest of our party was fighting him up there. And since both of us were kind of behind, he might have teleported to a random party member. Maybe that's what happened.
If this distressing trip continues, we will run out of spies.
Well, that is the plan. That is the objective. Trying to make you run out of spies. Okay. Let's just make our way. High Hollows. I remember that name from when we were working with the Vizier in not Asjul Nurub, the Ashkahet. So this is another place that we can go with pheromones if we work with, I think it was him, or maybe it was the Weaver that gives us the pheromones that lets us access the High Hollows. I'd have to look again to remember. Okay, this is him, right? Yeah. Cool dungeon so far, though. I, so far, have not been disappointed with any of the dungeons in War Within. I think they've all been pretty badass. Hey, Morez, Lisa. I'm doing great today. How are you doing? I just noticed your message over there on Twitch. Sorry if I missed it. That was from a while ago, man. Sorry. So on my screen, just to show you guys what I'm looking at, I know there's a better way to do this, but I'm a stream newbie. You know what I mean? I'm getting used to this whole thing. I have like the windows split with my YouTube on the right and my Twitch on the left. And so like I'm just trying to remember to glance at both. YouTube's like right here, you know what I mean? And then yeah, Twitch is just a little bit to the left. So sorry if I missed your chat message, but I am doing great. How are you doing today? Ooh, he's getting sent back home.
It's about time. The transformed tomb
All right,
was
let's
once
see.
the home of our sacred evolution.
Locate
Our
Executor
secrets made a mockery of our
Nurek.
traditions. At the Queen's
Oop.
tisk, tisk, tisk.
He's frozen.
Dear Nizrek, a traitor. Our queen will be so disappointed.
First, your little pets will die. Then we'll make you speak.
I bet these guys are the boss, right? Yeah.
My turn.
Okay, he said my turn. Does that mean only one can be damaged? Let's test. Hold on, I'm gonna just glance. Twin Fangs. The Fangs of the Queen harness the synergistic power, causing them to share 100% of all damage taken. Okay, no. So you can kind of AoE them both.
Twilight.
And then...
And the frost bites.
Oh my gosh. That DK? Frost DK is pumping, though. These guys mean business. Okay, so he has a charge move. Pretty simple, just avoid the charges. And then they come together to do something. Okay, I feel like I didn't learn a whole lot there besides just dodge the charges.
Thank you.
And they share the damage, so it doesn't really matter who you're hitting. They both have that, like, combined health bar. Let's see, you said, Michael, look up Restream, combines chats from both platforms in one place and has an icon. Let's test something really quick. So I do have Restream chat on here, but yesterday I noticed, yeah, it's just only pulling Twitch chat for whatever reason. I'll have to... Oh, yeah, that's a good tip, Michael. I'm going to have to check and see why Restream's not picking up YouTube chat. I'll just have to play around with it a bit, see what's going on. I know there's a couple good options for combined chats. I've only looked at Restream and I'm having trouble getting it to actually work for me properly. But I'll try a couple different things out. Oop. Oh my gosh, whoa. I didn't do that, did I? Well, this is about to get fun. Oh my god, I cannot keep up with that warrior there. And the Frost DK. Jesus, these guys are pumping their ass. That's awesome. Let's see, you said need to nip the shops for some things. Be back shortly. No problem, Michael. See you in just a moment. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, Royal Venom Shell. What do you do? Okay, so he does an AoE, swirlies. The swirlies just follow you. Oh, thanks for the follow there. Appreciate it, The Grim. Thanks for following over there on Twitch.
Overcrawlers. I've enough of you in my collection. Be gone.
Let's see. What does the lobster guy do? Dark Barrage. Yeah, I'm trying to find the notable spells for later once we're in Mythics and when it like really matters. So far in this dungeon, I haven't noticed like any like real threatening abilities besides just being careful to not walk into the sight radius of the other like random dudes, like the you know, the seers, like the guys that have eyes over their head. Like I feel like it's really important not to run into those because they teleport you all the way to the like out of the city completely, and they do a shit ton of damage to you. Which if you're a healer and you walk into that by mistake, like that's probably gonna wipe the group, I imagine. But besides that, not really too much is going on. It looks like with these here, it looks like you don't want to run into the like people tied up over here because it will release like one of those mobs. So it's like whelpling eggs essentially through that that hallway. Oh my gosh. So this is probably assembling a boss, I imagine. What do we got? Okay, he reminds me of the guy from Plaguefall, but he's just blue. Let's see if he has similar abilities. Okay, Viscous Darkness. I see something on the wall over there. I think that's just trapping us in here so we can't leave. Okay, I see balls coming. Do I collect the balls? Okay, I think... Yeah, I think we want to collect the balls before the balls hit him. That's my understanding. And avoid the swirlies. Pretty standard affair there.
The pursuit of perfection can be messy, but worthwhile in the end.
What is next? I'm just curious. This DK is insane. I want to know what gear score he has. What kind of stuff does he have? 584 on those. Oh, and the weapon, 586. Yeah. What's my weapon? 541. Yeah, he's got some gear on him. Him and the warrior. Like, they were pumping. So yeah, it looks like you're evading swirlies from unstable test subject, while also trying to avoid running into the web dudes and making more, you know, more Nerubians to fight. Oops, I got hit by one barrage there. So, and then he does this ability. Does it stack anything? It's just AoE damage you can't really get out of. Okay. Umbral Weave is going to root everybody. And then after you beat his shield, it looks like, on the Elder Shadow Weaver or Shade Weaver, you can interrupt his abilities after you break through the barrier. So he might be a priority target for coming into this room. That's my understanding, at least. And that looks like a massive stun, followed by a fissure swirly. And you're also getting rooted by this guy, the Elder... Okay, I kind of understand how this all works together. So the caster is going to try to cast root spells, then this guy's going to slam you. So you got to prioritize the caster first, break his barrier, and then interrupt his roots. Because it sticks you there for 10 seconds. And you get a initial slam, and then also a fissure slam. afterwards where it's like a swirly appears under you wherever you're standing. So it's like taking both of those, I bet, would be a wipe. Like you'd probably be dead on mythic situations. Okay. So this is the next boss, and it looks like she throws balls and tries to root you. Somebody interrupted it though.
What can I make?
It was the snails when they summon in, they do their attack animation as soon as they come out. Oh, she morphs into the Terror Slam guy. Oh, okay. So here, before I talk about snails, it looks like this boss is going to take both the abilities of the trash that she had beforehand, and also going to have balls she's pushing around the field. So she's going to root you, and then she's going to slam you. She's like combining those effects. So that's kind of cool. That's like good preparation to have those trash right before the boss, because you learn those two spells. But what I was saying is that, like, so with Beast Mastery, you get those random beasts to just like send into the fight. And when it's the oh, I think that's the end of the dungeon. I'm gonna go and leave. But when it's the snail, he does his attack immediately, and so he does like a little jump in the air, and it looks like you're just chucking a snail like a Pokeball right at your enemies. It's just really funny. You'll have to, like, if you catch it one time, it randomly pops up. Ooh, oh my god. Well, this is a bad place to accept a dungeon queue. Yikes. Okay, hold on. Well, I can fight just you. Just you is fine. Then I want to go to a new place. Go ahead and start the queue up again, though. Random heroic. Oh, actually, there was one thing. So, Mansour, I wanted to check. And you can tell me if I'm saying your name correctly there. I think it's Mansour. Just let me know which one it is. I want to make sure I'm saying it right. I'm going to check that. Let's see. Item you were talking about. So the shard is called... They're called combined shards. That's the actual name. Okay, let's look for combined shards. So I'm just going to go over to Wowhead really quick. Sorry, it's off screen there. I'll tell you everything I'm reading though. Combined shard. Okay, combined shard. Well, here, let me look up the mount again. Here it is. So Lunira from Isle of Dorn. This is the thing I want to try to get today. I think that'd be sweet. If anyone else wants to join. Crackling shards, what I'm looking for. Thank you. Okay, Flaeleon. Appreciate it. So crackling shard. Crackling shard. We have to combine those together. Okay. And they're dropped by... You're right. There's a lot of mobs that drop them. Let's see. And it looks like... Yeah, it's not a high drop rate, but it does look like the elite characters. Oh, the rares. Did you see that? The drop rate on the rares is like really good. So if you're farming rares in the area, that might be the way to go. And then Mansour, he says, yes, correct. Similar name to Sheikh and Mansour. Okay. Of Man City. Oh, Mansour. Okay, awesome. Gotcha. Yeah, I appreciate it. I just want to make sure I was saying it right. And then Golemag said, hey, sir, I am missing 2 crackling shards. Do you know of any spots to farm it by my own or solo or grouped? So yeah, Golemag, I'm actually, so you're finishing that journey. I'm starting that journey. So Golemag, I tell you what, if you want to let me know where are some good spots to farm this, because I want to, jump in there and grab it. But it seems like, I'm just looking right here on Wowhead. It looks like the rares have the best chance to drop these. So I'm planning on flying around just hitting rares as I see them. But also it looks like any mob in the area can drop it, so that at least there's a chance. So you could double up on it and just like head into the B area, and you might get some drops there. But yeah, how did you get 8 of the 10 shards? Like, I'm curious about your strategies. Yeah, probably better to join a group for farming. That is a good one. Yeah, Mansoor, I feel like that's a good one. Let me check out. I'm going to try just grabbing rares for a little bit and just see how that progression goes. So I should have I have handy notes on, and I should have rare scanner on. So I'm just going to dart between each one of these different rare locations, and hopefully Plague Heart will come up. That's the only rare I won't kill. I'll actually tame him because he's awesome. For anyone that hasn't seen him yet, he's a what are they called? I can't remember. Like the guys with the twirly horn. And he has a fungus, like he has a big mushroom growing out of his eyeball and also on his back. Really cool looking rare. Oop. Let's go ahead and pick a leaf over here. And let me try just a couple rare kills. And if that drops a crackling energy, then that's awesome. Then we'll know as a whole group that works. So that might be a good way to go about getting these. Okay, so Spring Bubble. He's up. And he's there. Just for anyone that's wondering about like good ways to farm rares, there's an add-on over here on the left. You can see it. This is called Rare Scanner. Oh, here, hold on. Well, you can see what it does. It'll pop up over here and make that same sound you heard a second ago. And then if you click when it comes up, it'll target the rare that it found and put a skull over his head, which makes it easier just for you to find him. And I'll give like 2 seconds for anyone else that's hunting rares to get over here, but... Okay, gotta stay hydrated there. All right, let's go. Let's see if we get any crackling shards. And then, let's see. Okay, so Golemag, you said I got 8... like 5 days ago. I joined a cloth farm, 2x4. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I've heard about 2x4s. I don't know exactly what they are, but I heard they're really effective. But those farms got nerfed. People, it's not doing it anymore in the Isle of Thunder. Okay, so they've kind of like stopped doing the shards because they got nerfed, or doing those farms specifically. All right, now what I got from this is I got charged fragments. Okay. Yeah, so it's not guaranteed or anything, but let me try a few of them just to get a good test. I wish they made more of this stuff Warbound bound. Especially the rare items, because like none of those are really going to be great for my hunter, at least. Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to queue for a dungeon while I'm doing this, so we can do 2 birds, 1 stone. Oh, I'm already queued. But it's the old classic problem of being a DPS and slow queues. I also need to upgrade my equipment for professions too, because right now I have my old Dragon Isle stuff, which is pretty bad, honestly. Ooh, let's see, treasures. What do you get for treasures, by the way? Oh. Yeah, man, sorry, you said you didn't get any of those solo. So it does sound like farming groups might be the way to go for this. Oh, okay. So for this one, looks like when you find those little rocks in the ground, if you try digging it up, you're going to get attacked by a swarm of like little creatures, Nerubian creatures. And you get the loot from them instead of... I'm just trying not to pick up the junk. Yeah. Oh, there's another one over here. Let's see. And sometimes you don't get attacked. That's nice. Valor stones in that. That's fine. I think my track beast is still on. That's why it's like lighting up everything on my map. Oh, I have pets. Let me see. Oh, hunter tracking. Turn off track beasts. There we go. Ooh, that's so much better. There's so much clutter on the map in this expansion. But I imagine if you're keeping up on world quests, or not world quests, your renown quests and stuff, then it's going to just be a lot less cluttered than mine is. My map is a nightmare. Ooh, that's so cool. That's the first time I've ridden this mount. Oh, dungeon. Yeah, oh my god. That is so cool. So it's like you call the lightning down. That's a fun little mount. I don't even remember how I got him. Oh, I remember this one. I like this one. This is a cool little place. Now I'm really curious what that fight's going to be like inside of, you know, where you have to like move the candle out of the shadow, like the final boss here. I bet that's gonna be hard. Let's see. I love the redesign on kobolds. They did a really good job on that. I remember thinking the same thing about the gnolls, like when they redesigned gnolls. And Murloc's got a good treatment too at some point. I'm trying to remember when they went back and changed all these. Let's see. Mansory said, I couldn't find a way to get them. I didn't try a group farming yet. Yeah, I guess it's a matter of time until people figure out the next like group farming strategy. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna, you know, everybody's gonna figure it out like really soon here, I imagine. Or it's gonna be one of those things that it's just gonna take eons now to farm. The unfortunate part of it is that with a lot of this stuff, it's kind of about like finding it before Blizzard nerfs it, because like once they nerf it, it becomes really hard to do. And once the exploit's out, it's like go 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 go, you know. Or like if you figure out a fast way to go, you know, farm it, like it's going to be nerfed so fast. And they're a little bit heavy-handed, I feel like, when it comes to nerfing a lot of those farms. I don't know. I feel like people getting them out a little bit faster shouldn't be I don't know. Should be at top of the priority list for like nerfing it. My opinion, though. Oop. Now I'm having some. Ooh, yeah. I feel like the world server almost just died there. Or that might have been just a me problem. I don't know. Did anyone else feel that rift? Oh, I like this fight. This is cool.
Fight Waxbeard? Fight Wick? Stupid! No dodge, my god!
Voice acting, 10 out of 10 on these guys. Gotta love kobolds. And the cool thing about this, too, is that you can get his little minions run over by the car. If you just... Even the boss can be damaged by the cart as well.
Let's go, Wick!
Alright, let's see if I'm going to win the damage race this time. Alright, there we go. See, this group I can keep up with. That last group, oh my god, they were so good.
I know this place. Old Waxbeard's been here forever. So don't trust nobody.
Oh, they're grabbing the quest over there. That's what they're doing. Yeah, there's a quest, a dungeon quest to do in here, and there's just like everything you need is scattered everywhere in like nooks and crannies. Like it was... Yeah, I remember I did this with Rezik, and you just had to retrace We had to go all the way back to the start to like find things, and it was yeah, it was crazy. Nutty. All right, I'm just gonna jump down. Are we supposed to jump down? Yes, we are supposed to jump down. Hey Ian, what up, man? Was there supposed to be maintenance this morning? Yeah, Ian, supposedly. Because, yeah, like last night I saw that they had an indicator for maintenance. So I woke up like extra early this morning to get started. So, you know, we'd have time to do some shit before, you know, it went down for maintenance. But I don't see an indicator anymore on the launcher. So I think, yeah, I think it got rescheduled or it just got canceled. I think. We'll find out at 10 o'clock, Ian. Well, 10 o'clock for me. So in 19 minutes, that's normally when it would go down. Flailion said, I think it's just a hot fix for the leveling stuff. Oh, gotcha. It did say 2-hour maintenance, unless they accidentally said that, like they just copied the previous post they had and didn't change the values. And then the Grim said, it's still up on mine. So the Grim said it's still up for him. Yeah, the Grim, it should be, if it's going to go down, it's going to be in 20 minutes, about 20 minutes. Like when the, that's normally when they do their server maintenance, like their normal window. Not always that time, but lately at least it seems like it's been that time. But after this, I'll pull up my launcher just to see if they say anything. Because I definitely don't want to start a dungeon if it's just going to cancel in the midway through. You said 7, yeah, 7 a.m., 9. Oh, hold on. Where do I go? I didn't see a safe spot for that move. Let's see. Yeah, 7 to 9 PST. That's right. So 10 a.m. from EST. Does it say it on there right now, the Grim? Did you look at the launcher to see that? Oh my gosh. Woo! Oh, shoot. I stood in the swirly. I thought I was between them, but I guess not. That is a long stun. You get a 10-second stun if you get hit by one of those swirlies. That's hilarious. Yeah, okay. It's up there, then the Grim. Thank you so much for checking that. Appreciate it. I remembered there being one coming up, so. What I'll probably do if we do go down for maintenance is I'll switch over to work on some video stuff, and then as long as we come back up, like at a reasonable time, like if it is just like an hour or something, or just a quick hot fix, I'll jump back on if you all want to join in again. But yeah, I'll come up with the maintenance window finishing. The Candle King.
No take.
Flailion, you double checked it. Yeah, it looks like the launcher says 7 a.m. PDT AM for 2 hours. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no problem. That's interesting though, because they had the Tuesday maintenance yesterday, and then they're doing another one today on Wednesday. And I feel like it's pretty rare to have Wednesday maintenance. I'm ducking behind these little statues here in case he targets me with the. Oop, I didn't have counter shot ready. But there's, yeah, there we go. Watch. Oh shoot, you're not gonna get to see it. But he targets you with the pickaxe and throws it at you, and you can stand behind those little statues, and he'll break the statue instead of your face. So that's nice. It's interesting having a holy paladin, because like you just get this little glimmer of light like every second or so. I've never been interested in healing at all, just not really my style. Like I have fun tanking, but I don't really like healing. But the only healer I've ever considered was way back in Wrath of the Lich King. I considered doing a paladin because they're just so damn simple. Like a friend of mine played it and he's like, yeah, all we do is flash a light. Like somebody's damaged, just flash a light over and over and over and over and over again. I was like, hey, okay, that sounds good. That sounds fun to me. Ooh, spookies. Yeah, I love this place. This place is so cool. You can just keep... I like the fact that there's like a side objective instead of just like killing things on this gauntlet. It's like you got to head out, grab the candles, walk it back while pushing the cart. It's giving you multiple things to do, and also killing shit that's trying to stop your cart, like this channel right here. This is a really cool little dungeon. It really feels like a mini adventure. Like it's just got so many little things going on. Somebody said, and I couldn't agree with this more, it was on Reddit. They said that the campaign of the War Within... Is my pet dead? Where's my pet? Feels like, they said the campaign of War Within kind of feels like a tight, neatly packed like little campaign for like D&D, like a D&D one shot, or like a D&D campaign. And I like, you know what? They're right, man. It's got that kind of vibe to it. I just fucking love D&D. Maybe that's why I'm digging this so much. Let's pick this up. Then we gotta hurl the bombs. Cool thing about this part is that you can throw the bombs at the boss and he keeps the damage, right? So it's like the better you are at aiming the bombs, the more damage he's going to have. I mean, it's pretty simple, but you got to kind of aim, you know, make sure you're not throwing it too close. I think I missed that one. I got that one. If anyone's tried to throw bombs in Classic, it's like a little bit easier than that. Aiming bombs in Classic for PvP is just the wonkiest thing in the world.
Oh, my head.
Yeah, okay, I just saw the indication in the bottom left-hand corner there. 12 minutes left to get through the dungeon. 12 minutes left until the server goes down. So, it looked like we weren't going to have the downtime, but it looks like we will. And when I first saw that this morning, I was like, oh, sweet. Ruin.
Darkness descends.
This guy's cool. So this is where he's going to try to blow out the candle here, right? You know, he's going to try to blow it out like a birthday candle, but you just move that shit out of the way. Okay, I have to get out of the swirling. I have to blow up my little shadow flame here. And he just did it. Yeah, like he picked up the candle and he moved it away. And he's about to do it right now. Umbral Slash, very nice. Yep. That guy, like the tank, just kind of picked it up and moved it aside. And then like DPS players can kind of go over here, pick up a little bit more light and just plop it into your candle and keep it full. Like such a cool mechanic. Like this is an awesome little dungeon. Okay, now I'm gonna actually focus on dealing damage to this boss. I am way behind on the damage meter there. Yeah, so we need to get more here. I'll get some more light though, because it looks like we're short. Ooh, I'm coming. Oh, we got feared because it got to 0. Here, I'm going to keep up on the light, and then those guys can focus on damaging. I'm going to keep us full and focused. There we go. I'm going to grab... Was there a light over here? No. Okay. Shadows gather. Okay, nice. Let's crack open that chest over here. Okay, what's this? Remnant Darkness. It says it's a trinket. Oh, stop. I want to read it. Your abilities have a chance to call darkness around you, increasing your agility by 853.
up to 4,265. And upon reaching full power, the darkness is unleashed, inflicting 557,802 shadow damage, split between nearby enemies over 15 seconds before fading back into the remnants. Oh my god. What? That is a nice trinket. I really like that. All right. Sorry, my sigil of Elgari Concordance. I liked summoning that little dwarf dude, but I like summoning the darkness way more. Holy shit, that's amazing. Yeah, that guy's wanting to go again. I'll say server downtime. Sir, downtime soon. Oh, he already left. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I don't think we would have gotten through that in time. Like if we just queued up again. Even though it was a healer, it would have been instant. I still don't think we would have finished it. It would suck to just like get booted out in the middle. All right. I love this little mount here. You know what? I think he must have been from the pre-order or something. But I haven't ridden him until right now. Garlac. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill Garlac. And we'll keep testing out to see if you can get shards from these random, rares. Saliva Volley. This guy hits really hard. He's giving my Cleftuff a hard time. Oh, Refreshing Tide. I don't have anything to stop you. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm going to save my counter shot for that. I just didn't know he did that. Okay. Yeah, anyone that's doing Renown, it is worth it to just hit up rares as you go through. You get 150 Renown each rare you're slapping, so totally worth it if you're Renown minded. And Renown is pretty good. You're going to get 480. You're going to get, 580. You're going to get the veteran track, which I think that's 580. It's like weirding me out because 480 was the veteran track in season 3 of Dragonflight, so it's like confusing me. Oh, here, let's go down here. Pick some flowers, and then we're still hunting for rares until inevitably the server kicks us off, which will be in 7 minutes. Where is the... Okay. Let's go ahead and get a little extra... no null stones yet. Yeah, anyone that's looking for a good profession... well, I'll just tell you what I'm going with. I'm going with herbalism and mining. And I'm speccing to find more null lotuses and null stones, which is going to be a similar tree for both of them. I'll just talk about that just really quick, just for anyone that's like stuck on what they want to do. First of all, like your first one, you can go into Bountiful Harvest. And then if you spec up to this point, you can choose your first sub-specialization. And my choice is I want to go directly into one of these nodes right here. So you can pick any of the nodes. But if you pick this one right here, and you can go all the way up to the max, it's going to give you a higher chance of finding Null Lotus, which those are kind of your big hits. Like that's your lottery hit for finding stuff in, when you're herbing. Same thing goes, well, I'll go ahead and say while I'm over here. Once you get to 50 on your specialization and you're looking for another sub-specialization or sub-spec, like the big ones up here, right, to unlock, instead of going Overload the Underground, which is not a bad spec, that's a great spec. Something I found is that I'm, out of dragon juice every time I'm like herbing and stuff. If you just spec, like just grab botany and just grab botany, not put any points into it, you get this really helpful node over here that says gathering herbs in Khazalgar will refresh 1 vigor. And that's really nice to have because you can also get it over here in mining. Let's see, mining over here. And you get that same thing. And so that every time you're mining or herbing, you're recharging your dragon so that you can just dart yourself to the next node. And you're not spending a whole lot of time just trying to, oops, sorry for slapping my mic there. But you're not spending a whole lot of time just trying to, recharge your dragon juice vigor to be able to move to the next node. You know what I'm saying? All right. I got one more to apply here. So yeah, just an idea there. If anyone's like kind of stuck on like, hey, I don't know what I want to really do with professions, that's not a bad one. The Null Lotus is going to be really, and it's kind of fun too. It's like each time you pick it, you're like, am I going to get a Null Lotus this time? No, I just got Leyline Residue. And it knocked me off, but I can disengage and save my life. And then Flaeleon says, yeah, I need to look into professions for sure. I skipped all of that in Dragonflight. Yeah, Flaeleon, it's a little bit intimidating coming up on it for the first time. But here's just the gist of it. You said you skipped it all in Dragonflight, so let me give you just a quick overview. Basically, like it's like normal. You press K, you got your professions. When you take a look at your profession from like, this is what you'll get first. You're going to see your skill at the top, and you're going to have all your options for like the current recipes. But this is notice this is a crafting profession, right? So this is showing me a list of all the things I've found so far. And notice the green ones have the low chance of gaining a skill when I find it. And then these have a guaranteed chance to gain it when I find it. Finding each one of these is giving me something called knowledge points, which at level 25, you'll be able to pick your first one of these. You'll get to pick one of these sub trees to spec into. Okay, you're just going to unlock the entire tree. Like it's going to appear like this at first, and then you can unlock it by clicking that button at 25. You get to choose one at 25, and you get to choose another at level 50, which I just got. And then you might have noticed I can pick this last one once I get to 75. So that's how those three things work. But once you do unlock a tree, remember we were talking about knowledge points, and you get those from a few sources. And I see the timer on the server shut down, so let's get through this fast. So first of all, you can get your treasures. They're going to be in random locations. You can find a whole list of all the waypoints on Wowhead. Like you're going to have like all the coordinates and just plug them into TomTom to be able to go find those. And each one you find is going to give you 3 knowledge points. And those are your one-time turn-ins, your one-time ways of getting knowledge points. After that, you get more one-time knowledge points by finding all of the new things and crossing them off your journal and picking these for the first time. And then you also have weeklies to do over here where you can go to, where are the professions? They don't have a profession tab anymore. No. Okay, well, there's going to be, I got it. Okay. So there's weekly professions you can do. You just have to go into Dornegal and then talk to your trainer. He's going to have a quest for you. I think after you reach level 25, I'm not sure exactly. You have to double check that. But you'll be able to accept this quest. And then it just says gain Acherite. So as I'm going out there mining, I'm going to get Acherite, and then I'll be able to get 3 more. That's a resettable one. Right? So every week you're going to be able to do that one again and again and again to gather more points. Now let's talk about spending them. You can go over here, and once you jump into the tree, you can apply notes or apply knowledge, and it's going to fill you up like around this ring. And each time you get to a new breakpoint, you're going to get different things. But notice this one says learn subspecialization. So then it unlocks where I can pick one of these sub nodes to go into. And this is the one I chose, and I can start filling this one up. And what I'm trying to reach is to get over here where it says null stones. But I have to put, notice, 45 points in there to fill it all the way up. But I benefit from each one of these things as I go across. So you can kind of look down the tree and find out if it's worth going deep, or if you just want to get to, say, you wanted to just get to this point where you can do from quality 1 to quality 2, and that would be that. And hey, I think we beat the timer. That's a very fast gist of it, but yeah. You don't know how much this is helping. Thank you so much. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate it, Flaeleon. It was kind of a fun challenge to get that all out before the server shut down, but I think it shut us down here. But there you go. Yeah, that's professions in a nutshell. It's way more complicated than that, but that at least is like visually how it progresses. It's like to see the different stuff that you can unlock, so you can start planning your route from there. I have actually I have 3 profession guides out right now. I have one for alchemy that's telling you how to use daily cooldowns to work towards making blasphemite, which is selling for like a lot of gold on the auction house, like an absurd amount of gold in the auction house, because it's time gated. There's a
each day you have to craft something to be able to get sub-components that make blasphemite. My guide goes over it, and you can check it out in the description or on my channel there if you want to take a look at that. But also another one is tailoring. There's a tailoring spec you can go where you can make both Dawnweave and Duskweave tailoring, and those are daily cooldowns as well. So you'll be able to make each of those, and they recharge 24 hours a day, right? And same thing goes for alchemy. That spec that I did in there too is also 24 hours a day. You're going to gain another charge. You can make the things and then make the other stuff and sell it. And those items tend to be more expensive because they're time gated, because it takes, you know, a day to get the charge back for you to be able to make one of those. So you can target those if you want. And what I recommend is if you want to really hit like an alt army approach, you can go tailoring and alchemy on each of your alts, use those daily cooldowns, right? And then just be putting that stuff up in the auction house if you just don't know what else to do. I do suggest on your main character, though, you probably want to go a gathering profession because you're out there in the world a ton anyway, and you might as well be gathering the stuff on them because you got to dart to all these different locations. You got to hit up all the caches. Like War Within has this out there a ton. And you're going to the Delvs, and you know, in the Delvs, you're also finding more shit. So the character you're doing Delvs on, the dailies, the caches, I would say you probably want to do as your main character or your crafting character or the gathering character. But yeah. Ian, you said, thanks for the profession info. I started leveling mine yesterday. Want mining an herb. Planning to switch into blacksmith when I reach level 80. Yeah, that's a solid choice too. There's nothing wrong with swapping your professions. You're going to lose your recipes. You're going to lose, let's see. Do you keep, I'm not sure. I really haven't flopped around professions too much, but I'm pretty sure you keep your knowledge points, but you do have to fill your skill meter up again, right? The skill meter's at the top there. So that's like going to impact your quality of what you're able to make and stuff. But, and then Mansour, he said, I have the same problem yesterday. You need to update the game. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, well, okay, so good luck on professions there. If you are interested in checking out my profession guides, though, yeah, I have the alchemy, I have the tailoring one there in the description. But hey, everyone, speaking of videos, I'm going to switch over. I'm going to start working on another video. And then, yeah, when the server comes back up, though, I'll jump back on here. As long as it comes up at a reasonable time before work, but it sounded like 2 hours. Sometimes they extend that maintenance. If I don't get to see you all later today, then yeah, I'll be streaming again at 8 a.m. EST tomorrow as well. So if you wanted to check it out then, but I should be on later today once the server comes back up. But all right, everyone. Well, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you stopping by and joining here today. If you enjoyed the content, once again, 8 a.m. EST is my time slot. If you want to check me out, both live on Twitch and on YouTube, whatever platform is more comfortable to you. But thanks for coming by, and see you on the next one. Thanks for the stream and the help out the community. Yeah, absolutely, Flavion. Thank you guys for stopping by and hanging out. Yeah, it's really fun. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. All right, everyone. See you in the next one. Bye, everybody.